Folks, hello and welcome to the Random Party Generator RPG Live. We are doing something that I swore we would never do, and we've already done it twice. We said we would never, ever run a live stream, a live play online because never. All right, who's got the echo?
I don't hear an echo, bud.
I do. Oh, all right.
The call is coming from inside the house.
Yeah, it might be. Oh my god. Oh wait. All right, hold on. Yep, that was okay. That was the retard over here. Officially stated. Okay. So, folks, we are going to be doing a live play of ShadowDark. Greg Christopher is going to be our DM. Our motley crew of individuals includes myself, Rob Conley, Mr. Bat in the Attic, Vance, one of our regulars in our Tuesday night group, the one that's passed in on the couch, which you think he could be Johnny Fever, but the reality is he's probably passed down on the couch. Is
damn near.
Damn near. Is Joe the lawyer, Tom from Tabletop Tap Room, and we are hopefully going to be seeing Don some more of Wizard Tower Games. Don's computer needed to reboot. We put it under stress. So, sometime in the middle of this game, we are going to be giving away. Oh, where the bloody hell is it? Well, I just had it. I had it out earlier. Oh, here it is. We're going to be giving away the regular print copy, still in its little shrink from the Kickstarter, of ShadowDark, because I don't need 2 copies. U.S. only. So if you want it, you don't live in the U.S., you better have a U.S. address I can mail to.
Oh, Eric, I got so jealous of all the book opening, I printed off my PDF of ShadowDark. Oh. And I bought A5 paper to do it.
Oh, digest form, Rob?
No, it's A5.
8? What?
Okay.
Is that real
European...
size? It's like a real American size fucking paper you're talking about?
No,
here?
It's not American size. That is European size, and that's what that book that Eric held up is A5 paper.
It's either letter or it's not, Rob. But what are we talking about?
All right, book nerds. All right.
Yeah, what are we talking about here? Letter or not?
It's not letter. It's A5, Joe. The European equivalent of letter is A4.
I hear the audience falling asleep.
Yeah. 19 people here. Let's not kill them off. Before Greg kills us all off, you know?
Oh, there will be blood.
Oh, there will be blood. Speaking of which, Greg, I have a quick pregame question for you. And this will be a test of the integrity of the Dungeon Master. My character has gear, blah, blah, blah. He also has 8 gold pieces. Greg, let me ask you a question. How much does a war dog cost?
More than you've got.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to take the joy in killing one of my war dogs off?
No, just because you selectively try to murder my war dogs in the Tuesday game.
Again.
And pretend that it's not GM fiat.
Random rolls, disputable.
I'm going to go straight for you, Joe.
I know you are. I got plenty of random NPCs already. I got the whole 12-card set here. As soon as you kill my guy, I got 11 more to go.
I've got them too, and I'm just waiting.
We're going. It's on, motherfucker. It's on. Can I say that this early in the broadcast, Eric? Without getting
yeah, I don't expect this to be monetized. Come on.
That's true. What are we thinking? What the hell? In fact, I am simulcasting this with the live stream of ShadowDark with the most cancelable old bastards on the internet is the title of my live stream simulcast. So, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. The most cancelable old, including that's really Rob I'm kind of talking about here, really.
All right, I had to drink already.
Mm-hmm. Are you getting it? You slacker. I started 3 hours ago. Just to get in the spirit of this. 44 blocks in -41 to get my ShadowDark book yesterday. Good for you, Colonel Crunk.
Uphill both ways.
Badass. I know, really.
Barefoot in the snow.
And pregnant, no less.
Oh, damn, that's a trick.
Mm.
All right. You guys ready to roll?
I think so.
All right, so
Like shit.
you have come from a nearby town, village, where 3 people have been missing. You are in search of them.
Says
Their
who?
names are Hogarth, Marv, and Evelyn.
Oh, Christ, we're taking notes.
All right, and they've disappeared over a couple of days up in this area, and people say that they think they've gone into this cave. Now, this cave is known locally as the Roaring Cave because it's makes some kind of sound. Nobody's been inside in a long time.
Is that a Tim Shorts map?
No, it is not. The map
not
is
a Tim
taken
Shorts map.
from a defunct blog,
Okay.
the OSR blog.
All right.
It's from trivialhit.com.
Oh,
Don't
all right.
go look it up, Joe, you cheater.
I will never look. I'm not you. I'm not Rob. Come on now.
all right.
Come now.
I'm not
Hogarth,
the one who got
Marv.
pink for 100 XP.
You
No,
did,
don't
I
you
know.
drag me into
Greg was the one who fucking looked up the goddamn shit the other night
You
in the middle
asked.
of the game.
You said, does this thing, and I looked it up, and you got mad at me.
Rhetorically. Doesn't mean all players look up the stats of the fucking monster I'm trying to kill your ass with. It was a rhetorical question. But let's back to more pressing matters. Hogarth, Marv, and Evelyn.
And Evelyn.
Yes. All right.
And they've gone missing up here. You guys are standing outside the cave. As you can see, dynamic lighting is on. We are going to be running ShadowDark. I don't think we did this the previous 2 times we ran ShadowDark. We are going to be running outside of combat initiative just to see how it goes. I've been watching some live streams. So what that means is we're going to run initiative, and then you guys are going to act in initiative order until some kind of major event, and then we'll roll initiative again or go into combat and roll initiative. So that way you can move around one at a time and kind of tell me what you're doing. It keeps track of movements. It's pretty good on live streams I've seen.
Okay.
And I will say before we get started that this is ShadowDark. Movement and affects your light. You guys, nobody's lit up a torch yet. You just have a small radius of light around you. Light's going to be really important. And also, footing is going to be very important in this adventure. So watch where you step.
Is that a stat?
Also, everybody got to keep an eye on the clock because the torch lasts for real time.
Real time. We're going to have to rely on the audience for that. I know you guys can't keep track of shit.
Huh? Yeah. I'm going to be keeping track of the chat.
So I have the ShadowDark pre-gen reference card for Gargesh the Human Wizard, level 1, 6 hit points, AC 10. Anybody else want to introduce themselves before we get
sure. Tenkar is, I guess, Tenkar the Goblin Priest with above average scores overall. No 2 hit points, broke ass shit. So I rolled 20 gold pieces for money, the least you could buy. So I basically have the the basic Delver's kit, a club, and a shield.
All right.
And the shield doubles as a plate. So that's where I put my food when I'm
as a plate.
Yeah, it's a plate. I gotta eat from something.
Okay.
I no armor. So we're gonna all maybe you guys want to do odds on who's the first to go down. I'm
2 hit points. My money's on you, motherfucker. 2 hit points. Come on.
Somebody has 1.
Campaign with 1 hit point, so I don't want to hear the belly aching.
1? You rolled up a 1 hit point, bitch.
Didn't have 1 too.
My Wolfgang, or Johann Schmidt, remember him? Yeah, he started out level 1, 1 hit point, and I survived.
Did you hide in the closet?
No, I hired fucking hirelings. That's what it did.
Use management.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I managed it.
You managed his career.
All right. So you guys want to go ahead and roll initiative? We get started. It's a D20 plus your dex.
Question before we start, Greg. Do we need to have any knowledge whatsoever of the ShadowDark rules to play this? Because what I got in my head is what's in front of me on this card right now.
That's all you find with the card.
Life is good. Tell me what the roll.
D20 plus your dex modifier.
I rolled a 14.
I got a 9.
Braggers all.
Wow, my 11 is holding up. Holy crap!
Yeah, got a whopping 8.
Is that? I don't see Joe's.
I'm
Or
in
not
there.
Joe. Tom. A
No.
3-letter name. It was just the wrong name. I said.
See, this is where you really miss Tim, because with all our shit rolls, Tim's would have been a lot lower. It would have made us look better by him being around him.
Hey, Greg, who are the name of the people we're searching for?
I got it written down.
Hogarth.
Look who's paying attention. Hogarth, Marv, and Evelyn. Rob.
Yeah.
I'm
Hogarth,
Mhm.
Marv, and Evelyn.
Evelyn.
Yeah.
And
I'm
they're just villagers.
Yeah, they're just villagers from the local town.
Okay.
You got to just do /R, Tom. /R
Okay.
space.
Or you can
1d20 plus 4.
Or there's a dice roller thingy.
Here, you got
On the
18.
left side.
All
There you
right.
go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, you did it. You did
Nice,
There we go.
Tom. All right, starting
No,
out
it's
good.
Better. 20.
May all your
doubled
rolls
my
be that
score, you
good.
bastard.
Whoa.
All right. So these are 5-foot squares.
Mhm.
You can move up to 30 feet and take an action, or you can move 60 feet total. So outside of combat, you can move 60 feet total.
Note my position, Greg.
I know. I
corner.
saw you run to that corner right away.
Always, instantly.
Yes.
I don't fuck around. I'm no fool.
All right. So Tom, you got a light?
Yeah, I guess I will light a torch.
All right. Let's.
Let me just make sure I've got one.
8:16, mark it.
That's right. It's real time torch time,
All
right,
right.
in this game?
I'm going to bump his vision up.
Oh, look at this. Greg
There we go.
went all out on this shit. He got dynamic lighting,
Yeah.
and so he's giving people the ability to see and all kinds of shit.
Yep. So
What's
Eric can't see that much more, but Tom's radius has been boosted.
So what's the timer on the torch?
1 hour real time.
1 hour.
8, so
Later on.
9:16, that shit goes off. Our time,
Yep.
9:16 Eastern.
I just started a 1 hour timer.
All
All
right.
right. Show me where you want to go.
So I want to move over to 10 feet.
You can
And
point
then
on the screen if you want, just by putting the pointer and then holding it down, and
Yep.
or whatever. That just tells you.
There you
if you
go.
want to do that.
You don't really see anything from that position of interest. Just the cave is kind of round and runs off to one side. as you get
Speaking of
further back
position,
there.
a position of interest. See Rob's position right now. 3 minutes, he's asleep. Guaranteed right now. He's out. He's out like a light.
All right.
Are you picking on Rob so we won't
Always.
notice when you die?
I'm
No,
hidden in the back.
Joe is just smoking that bowl hard.
All right.
and
Oh, it's been good.
he-
It's been a good
So-
night.
his inhibition skill has dropped to 0, so he
Yep.
just goes
Pretty
All
much.
right, so Tom, you're
Much.
starting to hear like a low rumbling coming from the cave, like a waterfall or some kind of like a steam or something. It's just a relentless sound building
Okay.
up. Okay.
Well, I think I've done the maximum I can do for this
No,
round.
no. You can make a double move because we're not in combat.
Okay.
Go to the one, sir. Go to the one. Sorry.
Good old.
All right. Up against the wall right there to the north of the number 1, there is a bunch of little holes in the ground, like maybe a foot, 2 feet deep in some cases, irregularly shaped. And there's a dirty shovel that's leaning up against the cave wall.
All right.
Dirty shovel.
All right. I want to look down inside the holes. Can I tell what was being dug up there?
They look a little bit kind of like post holes, but there's nothing in there's nothing in them. Like it was like somebody was digging them out for the dirt or something. You don't know.
Well, let me just let me make a detect traps roll.
Okay, in ShadowDark, all you have to do is say, "I'm looking for traps,"
All right, I'm looking for traps.
and you don't see any traps around these holes.
Okay.
Okay, Rob, unless you got another thing, Tom. Rob's
Nope. I'll wait for
Rob or me? I
I'll wait
got
for
the
the board.
11.
I
up.
rolled
Rob
a-
had
I
a
rolled-
14.
Yeah.
Oh, well, where the hell did Rob roll? Oh, God.
He rolled it as part of a character sheet. He downloaded a custom character sheet.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Crossbow
Damn.
at the ready. I moved to
Are you lighting anything up, Rob? Or are you gonna stay?
no.
Okay. All right. You don't see anything new, really.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
All right, Eric.
wait a minute. I forgot. I'm going to stealth. I apologize.
Okay.
Hold on.
You feel
I-
you've been very stealthy.
Okay.
Would you ever feel otherwise?
No, you wouldn't.
Okay, then, and especially since Tom's guy's like
Twice because I
15
was
feet away with a fucking torch. How can Rob be too stealthy? Just saying.
All right, Eric.
I
are
want
you
to
lighting
benefit.
up a torch or anything? You're
No,
gonna
no.
stay
I'm going to
close to him?
benefit from. I'm going to benefit from Tom's torch.
All right. All right. The sound is getting a little bit louder as you guys start coming in. It's like there's a lot of echoing going on.
Okay.
All right. Joe, you're next.
I will move up. I think I'll light a torch too, dude. I got one. I think. Yeah, I have one torch. I'm gonna light that
Okay.
shizzle up.
All right. Let me
Right about here.
expand your light radius.
Oh, look
There
at
you
that.
go.
It's a thing of beauty, Greg.
I know.
I gotta say, dude, putting in the time to do dynamic lighting is a serious fucking endeavor. So
Well,
impressive.
I didn't do the part where you sketch out all the walls and everything because I've been watching Alexander Macris's I always want to say Macris.
Yeah, I know.
His Gray Brotherhood podcast, and he has it on where like they can't see through the wall, they can't see through the door stuff.
Yeah.
And it I get why you do it that way, but it makes it much harder for the viewer to see what's going on when they can only see like 1 foot in front of them. So yeah, there's nothing I'm going to be needing to hide in this map.
Plus,
from that kind of thing.
If I understand correctly, we're seeing everything through Eric's character's eyes. This is Eric's
the live stream is, yes.
Right. So Rob may be seeing more, or whoever has a torch may be seeing more than Eric's guy.
All right. So you know what? I got to turn on the torch then. Just by the way.
No, you're standing right next to one, so don't worry about it.
All right.
Now you can. If he walks away, you'll still see the radius around him, just like if somebody's standing in front of you with a
but you won't
flashlight.
see if he's 100 feet away, Eric, you'll see a little glow in the distance, but nothing in between.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So keep in mind that, guys, this is Eric's character's view.
Yep.
Okay, so.
All right, and then Vance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I just
you
moved up
a little
next
bit.
to.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, we're going to keep initiative order for right now. We still don't have Don back, right? So
Don
he's taking a dump behind that tree while you guys are exploring the cave. All right. Tom, you're next up. Oh yeah. The sound's getting a lot louder in this little narrow passageway here. Is starting to rumble. You're definitely leaning towards a waterfall type explanation for the sound. It's a very dull roar. Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, I have to unmute. Now I want to draw a dagger, and I'll do another movement.
Okay. All right. You can't see. It's very difficult light now. You're far away from the cave entrance. You feel this room is widening out, but from here you can't really see that far. But you don't hear anything except the roaring sound.
Well, should I keep pressing on or wait for support?
You've moved about as far as you can. You can wait for Rob's next.
All right. Well, then I'm just listening carefully.
Okay.
Okay, Greg. Should I just keep my stealth roll then?
Yeah. The stealth roll will be until it's tested.
Okay.
Oops.
Nope. No traveling through walls, Rob.
I know, but you have the grid on, so I can't. All right, I go here and cover Jedian.
Good attempt to cheat, though. I appreciate the treachery, Rob. Nicely done.
All right, Eric, you're up next.
All right. Well, if there's trouble, they'll need a healer. Because I certainly ain't a fighter. So I will be there to support Jedion when he gets hit. I
mean, all right.
Mr. Optimism here.
Yeah. All right. Joe and Vance, you guys want to catch up somewhere?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead.
I'm just going to slide up with the others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here and hopefully provide an extra target.
Yeah. It's very interesting because my roll 20 shows my guy's light source, and yet looking at the live stream, I see everybody else's Eric's perspective. So it's kind of interesting to see two different screens here.
Yeah. All right. Tom, how much further you want to go into this room?
I'm gonna keep my back against the wall and just explore another 30 feet.
All right, move it up. All right. You are starting to get some weird bouncy echoes over here, like the cave is not just round. So you can kind of see a little bit ahead of you along the wall that it's like there's a break. You can see a little bit of rocks there if you look to the south, but you can't quite make it out right here.
Okay.
You want to move forward?
All right. 4, 5. I'm going to stay here.
All right. Up, down, or not up, down that corridor there, you see a bunch of rocks that look like they've been chipped out of the walls. There's 2 pickaxes leaning up against the wall, and one of the pickaxes has some kind of a string tied onto it. But so it's about 20 feet away from you right now. So
okay.
A string, Greg, or a rope?
Yeah, a string, and you also see a basket, like a woven reed basket. Okay.
All right.
Rob,
Where?
Back over here.
Okay.
Okay. You feel the walls starting to curve down that way, Rob. Yeah. Yeah, you can feel that there's kind of some, not steps because it's a natural cavern, but just kind of like a decline down in that direction, down
down this
area.
way.
Yeah,
and
the sound was really loud at the top of the steps.
Got you. The water is probably down to the south, but I'll cover you from here.
Okay, Eric.
I will lead from the rear.
So many jokes come to mind. Go ahead.
All right. All right. And Joe, you're next up. You can hold let Vance go ahead of you if you want to really play up the coward angle.
I'm gonna. What is Lurgurovo? Is that Vance?
Lurgosh.
Yeah, I'm getting just ahead of Vance, and I'm going to Greg. I'm going to be the guy. I figure Vance is the guy as I pass him, saying, "Keep an eye on behind us." I'm going to look up, Greg, because that's where you fuck us. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Somehow you're going to fuck us from above, so I'm keeping the eye out above everything.
Okay. This room is only about 10 feet tall. You can see the roof.
Don't try to distract me with math. I'm still looking up.
Okay.
Well, Joe, you should cut yourself some slack. Whatever you're doing has expanded your thinking to 3-dimensional.
I know. Yeah. I'm doing a lot right now, Rob. I watched, by the way, guys, I'm coming in really hot right now. I watched the bootleg cut of Almost Famous with my nephew. and I partook in all of the things that they did in Almost Famous. So I'm pretty happy.
Allegedly, you
allegedly partook in most every goddamn thing they had in that movie. So here we go. Let her rip, baby.
Tom, you ready to take the lead?
What do we have a consensus on which direction we want to go in?
Keep going, Jetty, and let's see what's down there before we descend.
Did we take a close look at that pickaxe with the string on it, or was that anything of?
He hasn't gotten over to it yet. He can.
Just okay. We're still out here in space. All right.
I'm looking for traps.
Okay. You see, this is a dead end. There's all sorts of rubble from like somebody was mining or digging through this stuff. They were probably using the basket to carry pieces away. So you have a woven basket here. This is some of these items are from my expanded equipment set, so they're not in the book. But the basket lets you use one hand to carry 2 extra item slots, but you have to have one hand occupied. So if you wanted to stuff some treasure in there while you're beating feet out of here, it would let you carry more slots.
All right.
The string on one of the pickaxes is a lanyard, so you tie it around your hand, and then you can't really drop it. Right? If you let go, it just hangs. So you could use it. You could use the lanyard to secure your torch, a rod, a wand, anything you want to hold in your hand. You make sure you don't drop.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll grab the lanyard and attach it to the dagger I'm holding.
Okay.
And I will also grab the basket and throw it in my one open equipment slot.
Okay. Eric, I remember you saying you only had a club.
Right? My only weapon is a club.
Okay.
I got a club and a shield. And
the pickaxe is better than a club. FYI.
Oh, but can he use it? Can you use it?
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I can use a pickaxe. I'm a cleric, dude.
Oh, I forgot you are a cleric. Okay, yeah, you you can only beat people to death. You can't stab them.
Yeah, club, crossbow, dagger, mace, longsword.
It's a religious
who did your priest worship?
The god of keeping PCs alive. That's what we worship.
Being that I'm a goblin, you don't need to know that.
All right.
Can I give
Rob's
mind your own business?
You said over here with the pickaxe or with the basket, there was something else full of rocks and stuff.
Yeah, Jedian took the basket and the lanyard, and there's 2 pickaxes there if you wanted to take one.
That's all right.
Okay.
I go over here and keep and focus on the darkness down there.
Okay.
Gonna attack the darkness. Okay. I'll take one of the pickaxes just as
I knew that would come up.
All right. Eric, where are you moving?
All right. I will Rob didn't move, eh? All right.
He moved back there to cover you with his crossbow. He's going to let you go ahead.
Oh, of course. Well, I guess in that case,
I see him motioning to the top. So let Jetty in with somebody with the torch go down there.
Oh! So we're just gonna hang out and wait. All right. So yeah, I'll.
You guys are gonna make this poor guy lead the way every time. I mean, you can reform up and start over.
I'm not the one who said that light is very important. Right?
Yeah, I know.
I'm better off not being seen. Those
are all good excuses to tell the ladies back in town about your bravery.
Oh, dude, all
right. Who's
I'm not brave.
Right, so who's going down these steps?
I will. I am a badass. All right, my guy has 6 fucking hit points and an AC 10. He's moving in.
Yeah.
He's moving in. He's moving in. I got a torch and everything.
But you can move fastest.
I am moving the fuck in.
All right, Joe.
And I want to give Greg 10 XP for pimping his own product midstream. That was excellent. I will give 10 of my XP to Greg, the DM, for pimping his own shit. Okay. Continue.
All right. So you see the edge of like a rocky ledge that goes down into some water.
Oh.
And you hear in the water it sounds like the water's just churning all around very rapidly, like when you're at a tidal pool or something, and it's just like spinning around, splashing everywhere. You can barely hear anything once you start getting down into this area. It's very loud.
Since I have 11 other NPC cards or PC cards, I'm moving right to the edge of the water.
All right, give me a dex save.
Oh, it's on, baby. How does this work, Greg?
Just do 1d20 plus your dex mod.
D20 plus 3. Ooh, look at Mr. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, plus 0. Fuck you. Picked the wrong goddamn class. 4.
All right.
What does that get me?
So
a new PC card.
So Joe, all of a sudden disappears.
Oh,
you guys hear
something bit me.
You hear a slurping sound. Joe, from your perspective, it's almost like some kind of fleshy thing wrapped around your arm, extinguishing the torch.
Greg, if we're gonna talk kinky shit, we gotta go on a private channel.
All right? And then you are lifted off the ground.
Ooh,
and you fly up. You feel like you're soaring up, and then all of a sudden your head is enveloped by this fleshy, wet thing. You can't breathe.
I got one question for you, Greg.
Yeah.
What are you wearing right now?
You're not dead. You're not even taking damage right now.
Oh, really? Well, that's no fun.
You put a magic missile, you mother.
I yell out, "Ow!"
No, nobody hears you because your face is enveloped.
Oh.
I yell out, so you guys heard a slurping sound.
Slurp. Okay.
And his light went out.
That's Joe, so it's really hard to tell if it's anything different than normal.
That's really kind of the thing. I mean, they're never gonna know. Honestly, they're never gonna know.
But did we notice the light went out?
True.
Yes, the light's gone. You don't. From your guys' perspective, it was just poof. He's got it's like he disappeared.
Right.
I'm gonna put my headset down to get the other 11 PC cards. Give me 1 second. Right back.
You don't need it, Joe. Don't worry about it.
Oh, look at this. I might live.
I'm happy that you were the first one.
I'm no bitch. I'm no bitch, Greg. I am no bitch.
I am lighting a torch when I get a chance.
All right. That was Joe's initiative. So Vance is up next. If he yields.
Well, I was going to follow Joe, but now he's gone off into the dark and become the dark. So
you're kind of.
He doesn't look like I can even go through his pockets at this point. So
don't be.
I'm just going to wait here at the bravely at the edge of the light.
All right. So at the end of this round here, because Vance is the last guy, you hear a screaming sound, guys, and then a plop and splash into the water. Joe,
sorry.
The thing couldn't hold on to you. You were so beefy and heavy that it just let go.
Oh, is that flat shaming you, motherfucker? Because you're not that much lighter than me, motherfucker, in real life. All right. Do not fat shame my fat ass.
Okay.
All right?
And I was talking about your character, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you fall into pretty cold water.
Shrinkage.
And it feels like you are going around in a washing machine, which hasn't been invented yet in this universe. And then all of a sudden, you are completely submerged underwater. We're going to keep track of Joe has been gone for 1 round.
As Costanza said, shrinkage. Okay, continue.
All right. New initiative because Joe's traveled on to another place.
He's gone to a better place.
I hope it's a better place. Oh, Gavin with Rob with the natural 20. Woohoo! Vance.
The slash goes first.
Mr. Average. Slash
R goes first. Yeah, slash R.
Slash R.
Slash R.
If you press up, it pulls up your last command, by the way, also. I find that useful.
Unless it was a porn site link, you don't want to show that. Really, I've been there before.
Don't do it in your address bar. All right, Rob. First up, you've seen Joe disappear into the darkness with a flop.
Yeah, I'm aware of the situation.
I do not flop,
Joe's
Greg.
commentary aside.
I do not flop, by the way.
No, I heard the flop and the flop.
You flap?
And the bop. Anyway, I go there and I just cover Lurgosh from whatever may or may not come up from the stairs, and I'd say, how many torches? I got 2, and I look at Jetty, and how many torches do you have left other than the one you're holding?
None.
And
just the one I'm holding.
How many torches do you have?
I got 2.
I got 1.
And Lurgosh?
Just 1.
All right, so we got
Or
5
shall we
more
do
torches.
No, I've got 2.
All right. That's it for me.
All
right. So let's see. Tom is up next.
All right. 2, 3, 6, and I'm holding the torch up high and looking around for whatever happened to.
You see a giant frog is up above the edge of the pool, and it is it's licking its lips, like it kind of was frustrated, and maybe you don't see Joe in his mouth.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, he's hiding up really up high. You could hit him with a ranged weapon theoretically, but then right now he's not attacking you.
Just wait till I finish, Rob.
Yeah, I don't have a ranged weapon. I mean, I could throw my daggers, but I don't want to.
Remember, I want to remind you. Joe said, "I'm going to walk right up to the edge of the ledge." You don't have to follow in his footsteps.
Wimp.
We're not in combat. You can move again if you want.
I kind of am.
No, Joe, you're in another world.
And
all right.
I'm placing my back against the wall.
The light. Okay. We can't see the goddamn frog now.
Yeah.
That happens in real life too, Rob. So you flip around there, and you see this little passage going off to the side, and you can just barely make out some stone masonry in the far edge of your light, but you're not quite there yet.
Move back! I shout, Jetty, move back 5 feet. We can't see the frog anymore.
Light up your own torch, wimps. All right.
Okay.
Let's see who's next. Vance.
I'm just going to go and get down here next to Jetty, and then can I see the frog at that point?
You can.
Okay. Now, can we see in the edge of our light or hear any splashing around or struggling from?
You can't tell the difference, but you can't tell the difference between what's already happening. I get it's not. This is a huge swirl. The water's churning around. It's very loud. You can't hear anything except the sound of the water.
Okay.
All right, Eric.
All righty. I'm gonna return to leading from behind, and hoping that my small goblin body will not be attacked by the frog, who has 2 bigger bodies in between me and it.
Okay. All right, Tom. Do you want to head off again?
Do we want to bother with the frog, or do we want to just keep going?
Wait a minute, isn't it my turn next? I rolled on first.
Oh, you're right, Rob. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to stealth up. Oh, that's good. Let's see if I can do better. 16.
Are you rolling until you have a number you like?
I have advantage.
Oh, okay. All right. Good point.
Damn, slap down, Rob. Nice. That was an alpha move.
All right.
Alpha move.
I am going to shoot the frog.
All right.
And fuck.
You You miss. The frog kind of shuffles a little bit over to the side away from you, but it doesn't attack you.
Okay. Is it aware?
Right.
Does it appear to be aware of me now?
You can't really see it now. It's out of your. It moved out of your vision.
Okay.
All right, Tom.
All right, I will. Here we go. All right, I'm providing light. I don't have a missile weapon.
Oh, we can clearly see the frog. We're back 5 more feet. We can still see it then. And you won't be like, we're back from the water. Don't go into the water. There you go.
All right, Vance.
Vance has left the room, ladies and gentlemen.
Vance is muted.
Yeah, if the frogs are not going to mess with us, I'm going to leave it be for the time being. So I'm just going to get, move up a little closer to the edge there, but not too close, and see if I can spot our doomed companion.
No, it looks like this water is kind of draining. There's 4 posts that you can just barely make out in the light up out ahead of out just outside of the range, and in between those 4 posts appears to be kind of like a drain that's sucking everything down.
Okay.
Like Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Anybody got rope?
I do. I got a grappling hook too.
Yeah, I got rope. That's right. I'm a grappling. That's why I bought the crawling kit. Damn it. Oh Jesus. Hey, do goblins have like special swimming abilities or anything?
No.
Yeah, we just can't be surprised.
All right. I hate to make this suggestion, but as a goblin, we are the lightest.
Do it.
All right.
Do it.
Right.
Go for it.
I figure I've got 2 whole hit points. I've got 2 hit points, and I'm gonna go with style. So
it's going in.
Hold on a second here, though. I gotta just double check something. Can I use a? Couldn't afford one, but can I use one? I cannot borrow one. Hold on. Yes. All right. So I asked Jedian if I can borrow one of his daggers. I'm gonna tie the rope around me. You guys can, I don't know, grappling hook it to something. I have 60 feet of rope. If we have to, you guys can do another extension. Don't do it.
We should kill the
good
frog.
knot. Don't do one of those fucked up knots. Do a Boy Scout knot. A real.
Tankar, you're proposing to go into the water with a frog who's like native in the water, and just considering what happened to our wizard, the frog's just gonna belch you again.
Don't be a bitch. Go in. Jump in the fucking water.
All right. So where are those? Approximately, where are those?
No, he's associated with frog gods.
Yeah, I used to work with frog gods. I can handle the frog. Hey.
So I'll give you a little bit of light out there. You see that, Eric?
All right.
Good.
All right. So I take the rope, tied it around me, not around my neck, around my chest. I got the dagger. I'm gonna be like that Navy SEAL with the dagger between my teeth, so I can like slit my whole mouth open.
I'm gonna give you the dagger with the lanyard so you don't lose it.
Oh, awesome! Thank you, thank you. And if I happen to die, just drag my body back, and you'll get your dagger back.
Yeah,
that's the idea.
All right.
Do you have any loose change in your pockets to leave on the shore there? Just
The fact that I started out with 20 gold pieces, the minimum roll means that I am
Broke.
I eat bark. You know, it's like come on.
Okay.
So what is your intention here, Eric?
I'm gonna swim
try
out
to
to-
grab Joe. Are you
I'm
gonna
going to try to find. I'm going to say, hey, if anybody think gets sucked down, it's going to be the guy with the rope around him, so I can get pulled out if necessary. But I'm going to try to find the Joe.
All right. How are you guys tying
50
off?
feet will get you that far.
That's why we are. It's an entire. Listen, I'm not the brain surgeon here. I'm just a goblin cleric priest. Don't ask me the
All right.
god. Don't
So
ask.
how
don't
are
ask
you
me
guys
myself.
securing the rope on Eric's side, on the land side?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I've got a grappling hook, so why don't I wedge
Yeah,
it
there's
in?
a little. How about there's a little promontory that's kind of right behind me. Can't get the.
Yeah.
Right there. Let's hook it in there, and then I can back it up or hold it because I'm reasonably strong.
All right.
Yeah.
And maybe we should try two ropes together so
Two
we got a
ropes.
little bit more than 60
So to
feet.
be clear, we're using my grappling hook.
You can
Yeah.
use mine. I won't be swimming with it. That's for sure.
All right. So you hook Eric's grappling hook in as best you can.
Yeah, I'm leaving the rest of my kit behind. I'm not
All
going to
right.
swim
And
with
Eric, you just gonna jump in. Cannonball.
No, I'm not going to just. I'm going to. Listen, there's shrinkage and all that shit. I'm not gonna just go with belly flop into the water.
Shrinkage is a real thing, Eric.
Well,
I mean,
if
it's a real thing.
you don't describe soon, the frog's gonna go.
All right, so I don't know how deep the water is, but as it starts getting deeper, I'm gonna like run through the water until it gets deep enough that I can swim in it.
As soon as you start to lose your footing on the bottom of the cave, which is pretty quick, maybe here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are pulled in by the current. It's very rapid current. Vance, give me a strength check.
Wouldn't he get
So
advantage?
D20 plus my modifier.
Wouldn't he get advantage
yeah.
because he has the grappling hook to
Sure.
break everything?
What a scrounge.
14.
Roll again. Yeah, just press up and go. They'll do the same thing. All right.
Oh,
You
nice.
managed,
dude. Nice.
You managed to hold on really good. And it pings out of the wall, and you go right into the drink with Eric. And you guys are spinning like connected barbells.
Get a question. Why was the other goblin the one holding the fucking rope when we have these like larger beings, right? Don't we?
Hold on, I'm a little confused. Why is a nat 20 bad?
He held on to the rope. He succeeded in holding on to the rope, Rob.
Well, Rob, you want to head back to the tavern and get some drink?
No, I want that fucking frog.
Was that a Pennsylvania thing, Rob? Frogs?
The frog's just in there amused at this point, probably.
Well, Rob, you're up.
In Connecticut.
You're up, Rob. You can take a shot if you want.
Take
Yeah,
a
I'll
bite
take
out
it.
of the frog, Rob.
He's still he hasn't seen you. He's been watching what's going on in the lights.
Okay.
All right, that's a hit, Rob. You get what, 3d6 damage?
No, 4D.
Whoa.
What the fuck? Oh, god damn it. A 2, a 1, a 4, and a 1. Oh my god. Well, at least it shows it for you guys so you can mock me.
Winged him.
I actually think having a horrible.
Hopefully Kelsey designed these creatures with low hit points.
Okay, it really didn't like that. It's bleeding everywhere. It would make a sound, or if it really something like that. It doesn't really talk or make a sound like that, but moves out of the way, really far away from you, and you can see some redness in the water now, Tom.
Okay. So, I mean, we can either keep exploring or we can jump in and swim after these guys.
Well, okay. So where is the rope and the grappling hook in all this?
It went down the drain, and that was Eric's. So you're still good, Rob. You still have
you
yours.
got the rest of my pack.
Hold on. You think I'm some great? I'm curious. I'm just a little confused. So we secured a grappling hook. Tom, is that the one who went, or Vance?
Vance.
Vance was holding it.
So Vance, you have Vance do a strength check with advantage. He rolls a nat 20, and he still goes in.
Rob, the strength check was to hold on to the rope.
He didn't get
what's confusing here?
Okay,
I'm stubborn if nothing else,
held
apparently.
on to the rope.
All right. I say we go. I mean, I don't know where. I'm not going to go down that whatever that lava tube is down there.
All right. Well, then I will collect Eric's stuff.
Feel
into the
free.
basket.
You know what? I take my rope and my grappling hook, and I stand at the edge of the water, and
Go fishing.
I go fishing.
Okay.
There you go.
I give it a couple toss, see if I snag somebody.
Okay. How good are you holding on to this rope?
But not as good as I was.
Let the roll
Well, if
decide.
it's going to
Craig.
jerk me to the end of the water, I let go.
Okay. It yanks it out of your hand, and your grappling hook and rope are gone.
All right. Get in. I don't know what this is, but it's beyond our pay grade.
Says who? Says Gargash, the human wizard with 6 whole hit points.
I'm going to collect.
Jedian was headed away from the water when everybody else just decided to just go mess with the water. He seems like the smartest guy here, you know.
Well, I'm going to collect
Get
Eric's
in.
stuff
Do
in
you
the
want
basket.
to see where that corridor leads to?
Yeah. So I collect Eric's stuff in the basket.
Okay. There you go. Good use of the basket.
5, 6.
I ready my crossbow again, watching the water for that fucking frog.
Should we probe down here?
Yes.
Oh,
have
by
the
the way,
light
Jenny,
out.
you have a shield because I didn't go swimming with my shield. So you got a shield.
All right, so you see that there's this narrow wooden bridge going up along the wall here. So there's not enough rock support, so somebody built
A bridge.
this bridge. It's suspiciously poorly constructed. You feel like you might have to make a die roll to get across this bridge.
Definitely no handrails.
Yeah, OSHA is not approving of this bridge.
All right.
Is it ADA compliant?
Yeah. So plus Dex.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
If you're gonna proceed, yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
As he raises the DC.
21.
Nice.
Damn.
Right. You make it across. Head on up. You want me to move you? I can. Yep.
Oh.
All right. I go, hey, back up to the edge.
Keep up.
All right. I am going to support my weight on the wall. Try to avoid using, and I'm going to essentially climb. Not up the wall, but across.
I'll give you advantage because of the climbing and stuff for thieves. So 13 would have made it anyway. So you're fine. You're good. You can make it up there, Rob. Eric, I'm actually going to bring your token over here. I just realized the viewer can't see.
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So Eric is here with you in spirit. All right.
Well, what about Joe?
No, I'm only there so they can.
Joe's been gone.
Joe's
been gone for 3 rounds now.
I am MIA, motherfucker.
All right. You guys want to proceed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to say. So just to your right here, Tom, there's a waterfall coming down into the water. So there's a little bit of a drop there, maybe 5 feet drop, and then this is like a river at a higher elevation, pouring into that bowl.
This is not going to lead us to the rest of the party then.
Is the waterfall going down into the pool or down?
Yes,
the direct.
This is water falling into the pool that's been being drained down.
So
where
the
they
flow
went.
is this way.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Well, I
Look,
mean, we
I
either
threw
press
a
on-
rope. I threw a rope with a grappling hook on it. I don't know what was in the middle of that pool that sucked it away. There was no way it should have been sucked out of my hand. Maybe sink to the bottom, but I didn't catch anything. The moment I tossed in there, it went.
Rob, are you
flying out of
quoting?
What did you say, Rio?
Are you quoting physics, Rob? Because that doesn't really apply here. That's not a thing.
You guys can go back down the
That's your
bridge
opinion.
without making another roll, by the way, just to clarify. If you
Uh,
want.
I say we should explore. I don't know how we're going to get them out of there, but if it's going to be anything, it's going to be something else that we find.
Yeah, well, there's still another passage. I just don't see. This is headed kind of the wrong direction.
So is the other passage.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's that. All right, fine. Press on.
Okay.
All right.
Well, actually, you got initiative.
Yeah, you have the light though, so I have you first.
All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. You can see that this is the water is much calmer here. It's spreading out like this some kind of underground lake.
All right. I'll just probe another movement then.
Okay.
Another bridge.
Yep. You see what looks like some kind of steps, columns out there at the edge of your light, like that's some kind of like a religious building.
Oh. We should misappropriate the chalice and the candlesticks.
Okay, Rob, you gonna move up?
Yeah, can I make a intelligence check to see if I can identify it as my background is acolyte?
Yes, you recognize that there's runes, not magical like glyphs or anything, but just runes carved into the columns that represent wind deities.
What's that again?
Wind deities, air,
Okay.
lightning, Pegasi, griffins.
Sacrifice
And-
beans to him, Rob. Beans.
And how does the bridge look?
The bridge is not in great shape.
Rolled across it.
If I had rope, we could do something, but no, we don't.
This has a low DC because it's short, so even if it started giving way, you could just jump. So make a check. Nice. Yeah. All right, Tom,
Okay.
you get over here.
Yep.
And you can see a raised altar there. There's all kinds of the same runes all over this thing. And it looks like it's some kind of a little wind temple.
All right. I'm looking for any traps.
Nope, you don't see anything.
I'm looking for anything of value that could be lifted.
In the altar here, there's a shallow bowl like you'd put sacrificial offerings or something in it. And there is a orange crystal shard there that looks like it was used in some kind of a magical ritual, but you don't know what it was. You could take that.
I'll just throw it in the basket I'm carrying in my hand.
Okay.
So.
But you can see waters flowing from the east.
Okay. So this is pretty much a dead end here.
Okay. No No sense for me to risk crossing the bridge. Come back over.
All right.
Hi, I guess the other passageway.
All right. So, how are you doing that movement with the?
Second icon from the bottom is the you
On the
click
left.
on it.
It's a ruler. You want me to just move you guys back to that way you didn't go? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. These guys are moving it too. All right, there we go. All right, you're back over here. I'm going to move you a little bit so you can see this door.
All right. 12-minute warning on the torch.
Yeah, I see that.
1 minute warning on Gargesh.
All right.
Why do we see this?
This is Eric. It's just so that the viewers can see.
Oh, gotcha. All
right. This door looks regular. Doesn't look like it's been, messed with or trapped or anything. It looks like a normal wooden door.
Let's listen for noises.
Yeah.
You hear a muttering sound on the other side.
Alexa, shut up. All right. I'm going to listen at the door again.
You hear the sound of like someone talking to themselves, muttering.
Alexa, right? Are they saying Alexa?
Oh, enough. We're gonna have all our viewers going, shut up. We're gonna have to log out.
All right. I'm gonna have to put down the basket and draw a knife.
All right.
And
yeah,
Gavin's got a crossbow, right?
Yep.
So I might as well lead with the torch.
All right.
So we're gonna
I stepped to one side so they're not aware of me.
Okay.
I don't have oil to oil hinges or anything. I'm going to just, as quietly as possible, open the door.
All right. You come in here, and a little mephit sticks his head out. There's a curtain right there, and he sticks his head out and he goes, "I didn't throw them in the water," and then he pulls back in behind there.
What was he?
A little mephit, like an imp.
So
you're in what looks like a living quarters. There's a wooden table with a leather belt pouch on the table. There's an iron pot that's sitting there with a couple of bottles of something in it. There's a bunch of food on the table. There's a little bundle of sticks, and there's what looks like some kind of a weird material sack. You can go investigate that, or you can mess with the mephit.
I wave Rob into the room and point the direction where the mephit disappeared.
Yep. And you guys, while you guys are doing that, you can hear him in there say, "I didn't throw them in. I didn't throw them in."
I stealth over there.
All right. I guess
Rob, you can't really. He knows you're there. He knows you're there. You can't really surprise him at this point.
All
right.
I cover Jedian.
He's speaking common, right?
Yes.
Well, then I'm going to order him to come out here.
Okay. I didn't do it. I didn't throw them in.
Where'd they go?
They went to see the master.
How do we get to the master without going through the water?
I don't know. I don't know magic stuff.
Oh.
I point behind me down here. What's there?
The master's special room where he talks to the winds. He talks to the air spirits there. I don't know how to talk to them.
I step over.
I asked him if he's got any torches.
No, but there's sticks over there.
Yeah, I wanted to grab the sticks and see if we can't make some torches out of them.
Okay. The sticks are also an item from my expanded equipment book. It is a campfire bundle. In this game, you have to use 3 torches to make a campfire to do a rest. You can just use this campfire bundle instead of sacrificing any of your torches.
I have 2. Don't forget, Jetty, and I have 2 more torches.
Okay.
We're not in an emergency situation yet.
Right,
So-
you got my 2.
So campfire bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
I think I can carry that if you want.
Yeah, he says the master uses the pig thing to breathe, and he points at the weird sack. You
Let's
pick it up.
examine-
You pick it up, and it's like a pig bladder that you could fill with air and then breathe out of.
Oh. And where does he use this to breathe?
He's at the castle.
And where's the castle?
Down the pool in the water.
Oh.
Gotcha. Let's check out the master's special area where he talks to the wind.
Okay, you tell the master that I didn't throw them in the pool. It wasn't Norbert. And
All
then
right,
he
Norbert,
steps
we won't
steps
tell
back
him
in.
that you're- Is that like a gate?
It's a curtain.
Okay.
So on the table you can get 6 rations. Remember, 3 rations is 1 carrying slot. The iron pot has 2 bottles of lantern oil in it.
Ooh.
And the leather belt pouch doesn't count as a slot. You can put it on and carry an extra 100 gold pieces or a few small items. Right now it has 10 chalk pieces in it, like writing chalk on a chalkboard, 45 silver coins, and a set of wax earplugs.
Okay.
I'll take the pouch.
All right, take the pouch. Let's split the coins.
All right. So you since you're doing the torch, why don't you take 25 and I'll take the rest.
Okay.
How many coins are there?
45.
So I get 20. 20
All right.
silver, right?
Yep. They're silver.
And a pouch with earplugs.
Yeah.
How many-
Sorry, I thought you were talking wax earplugs and 10 pieces of chalk.
Just one set of wax earplugs?
Yep.
So with the campfire bundle, it counts as 3 torches then, correct?
It counts as one item slot, but it gives you.
I'm
can use
carrying
it to
the
start it.
campfire
Yeah.
bundle.
Right, you can't use it as a torch, but
But
instead
you
of
can
burning,
use it to rest.
right.
Yep. Okay. So, you guys want to go to the other door or what?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to take the wax earplug and break out one of the pieces of chalk, and I'm going to plug my ears.
Okay. Tom, since your ears aren't plugged, you can hear beyond the door the sound of like a wind, like a breeze blowing.
okay.
I say to Tom, or I'm going to check out the door. I have the earplugs.
Okay.
Just keep the light on me.
Okay.
All right. I check it out, make sure it's not trapped.
It's not trapped.
Is it locked?
No.
I open it.
All right. Inside is a narrow hallway that runs down. There's 4 curtains on the side with little alcoves on the other side of them. The curtains are blowing in the wind. The wind is coming from a statue at the far end, which is it's got a base like a normal statue, and then it is like a swarm of little obsidian shards that are rotating around like a tornado, and they're just spinning there, creating like a wind effect in the room. It's got to be a magical statue of some kind. And floating in the middle of the tornado is a brass key.
Ooh.
Same shit happened to me Tuesday. Continue.
And that's all the way down here?
Here.
Yeah, I want to peek behind the curtain.
All right. Inside the alcoves are chalk drawings of all kinds of griffins, mountains, clouds. One of them looks like a dragon, presumably a white dragon, giant birds, wind being drawn as like long curly lines. It looks like somebody was decorating this.
All right, and that's all 4 alcoves.
All 4 alcoves are like that. The floor is covered. I forgot to mention the floor is covered in a thin layer of chalk dust.
All right. So this is what I reckon, Shannon. I stand right here. The grid's not lining up. And
No problem.
get in back out. Either get into one of the alcoves. No, you don't. No, not that one. Do get into one across from me. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Jedian, is chuck iron spikes at the key, hopefully knocking it loose.
Okay, give me a dex roll, Rob. Good idea.
Unless you have some lanyards or rope left, I don't.
I don't have any rope left, and I don't have my lanyard.
All right, I don't get any advantage on this. Nope.
Nope.
I got 10 of these.
All right, roll. Go.
1. 2.
All right, you knock the key out, and there's a bunch of obsidian shards that fly around and land on the ground. They don't reconstitute back into the whirlwind, but the brass key is laying on the ground.
So there is no more
Rob,
whirlwind?
I was hoping to take a finger or something. You couldn't stick your hand into the whirlwind.
Oh,
come on. Okay, so you
sorry, dude. I've been playing since 1978. What can I say?
All right, so you got a brass key.
Okay, we got a brass key.
All right, it's been 4 rounds since Joe went down the drink. 6 rounds since Eric went down the drink.
All right, 30 seconds.
All right, let's pull out one of Eric's torches.
Oh no, I got those backwards. Sorry, it's been 6 rounds since Joe went down. Eric and Vance went down 4 rounds ago.
All right, torch number 3 lit up at 9:16.
You're gonna light another torch?
Yep.
Right.
We're gonna use one of Eric's torch out of the basket.
All right, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, we're gonna go back and grab that bladder, and I think the only route out of here. The only route out of here is to go down the drain.
Down the drain.
I do a little prayer to Saint Taraginus. Fuck.
Well, I mean, I pray to the lost, so I don't know what that's going to do for me.
All right, you guys jumping in?
What's your strength?
9, so I'm at -1.
Yeah, I'm 10, so I guess you get to keep the bladder. Okay, I securely tie my crossbow to the my backpack and take out 2 of the iron spike, 1 in each hand.
Okay.
I don't know what's going to happen, but if I need to dig in the wall with iron spikes, I have them in hand.
All right, you guys going in?
We're going in.
We're going in.
All right, Slurp, you're gone. All right, Eric.
Yes.
I am going to be taking your view.
Take the token.
Moving you to see where Joe lands.
Uh-oh.
Joe, you travel down. It feels like a tunnel, like a tube. You spinning all around, and finally you feel like somebody just punches you in the stomach, and you slow down and you stop moving, and you lift your head up, and you see that you are in the clouds on some kind of a floating island.
Mm.
And
surprisingly, not unlike real life right now. Okay.
Yeah. And far away, you can see some kind of glowing orbs, something out there in the darkness. But the clouds are darkened. There's some red in them. You can see lightning arcing through the clouds far away. You're in a pool of water, and around the pool is like a stone courtyard flagstone, just like it was part of some kind of civilized area. And then the water is just pouring off. So the water is appearing out of the cloud above you, and you fell down into this pool. And then the water is now pouring off of this island further down into the clouds below you. There's a few rocks around. You can see there's a statue. It is very similar to the statue that they found just a moment ago of a whirlwind that's spinning around. There's no key in this one.
If I step out of the water, I'm on solid land then, right?
Yeah, you're on Mason stone.
Okay, with a courtyard, but I'm still, I know I'm on a cloud, right?
Yeah, you can see from over to the south of you, over this edge, you can see it just drops off into infinity. The trees, you notice the fruits on the trees are all wrong. There's like it looks like would be an orange, but it's a bluish color. It looks like it would be an apple, but it's a purple color. It's a bunch of fruits that you kind of recognize, but they're the wrong color. They're the wrong shapes. They look weird on all these trees around you. So you can move around and explore.
Stepping out of the pool, there's a courtyard. Are there any doors into anything that I see?
You haven't seen any walls yet.
Okay.
The distance of your torch just shows, or well, you don't really have a torch.
Yeah.
All you can see in this thin light is it just goes out into the darkness.
I'm going to step out.
Okay.
All right. Do I see Tankard there behind me in the water?
No, he's there so the viewer can see
Okay.
you.
Okay. Step out, feel around for like trees and whatnot.
Yep, there's a tree right there.
All right. Is there anything that's sort of like dead branches? Anything like that?
You could rip some off.
Okay. I do have flint and steel. So I'm going to try to strike up some sort of a light source with whatever I can in terms of branches, flint and steel, leaves, whatever it is that I could sort of like manage to figure out here.
All right, so you can see a little bit better. It's burning in like a torch.
Okay. I'm going to go this way.
You can see now that there's just cracks, and these stones are just floating here in the air off to the right. And as soon as you get close to the edge, you hear from the north, up in this direction, a sound of oh oh oh.
Oh.
And then it fades away.
Demon owl, obviously. All right. What is this? What I'm looking at, Greg? What are these 3 holes here?
Those are the stones. Everything around the stones is emptiness.
Okay.
They're just floating there.
I'm gonna go up here then.
It falls off.
This way.
Yep. Same thing. It's like you're on a floating island here.
Well, son of a bitch. What is this? A statue of what?
It's like a statue of like a tornado made out of little obsidian shards that are just rotating around due to some kind of a wind magic effect.
If I were to reach out onto the shards and grab one, would it is it spinning fast enough to pierce my skin?
Oh yeah, you could lose a finger.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay.
Give me an intelligence roll.
Oh,
Joe.
As a wizard, I have a +3.
That's right. You are
5.
You are totally out of your element. You have no idea what's going on here.
Okay. What is this, Greg?
This is a boulder.
I'm going to stand on top of the boulder and see what I can see.
You see what you can see. You see a little bit of an edge of some stone over to the north, but that's it.
Can I get there in any way?
It'd be quite a jump. 15 feet.
Strength 13, bonus +1. It's on.
You're gonna make a straight 15-foot jump rather than go the 1-foot jump to get to the little stones to the side.
Well, put it that way. You put it that way. How is it 50 feet?
No, it's 15 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do it.
Think about that in real life, Joe. 15 feet jump.
In real life, I'm fat. In this game, I'm a badass. Dude.
No, sometimes it is relevant.
Oh, fuck physics, Rob. All right, I'll do it the pussy way. All right, what's the pussy way roll, Rob? Greg.
Oh, are you going to make it a 15-foot jump?
No. Okay, I'll do it the easy way.
You don't need to make a roll unless you're being attacked or something's happening to jump those little jumps.
I'll try to get there.
No, Joe. Mm-hmm. That's the 15-foot jump that you're pointing out. I'm saying right here, you could just cross over.
Okay. Crossing.
Greg, you have to make allowance that his reality of his view of reality is
warped.
I really beyond that I can't understand what the hell this is. Yeah.
All right. So these are floating stones that you're jumping across here.
Okay.
And you've come to a tower.
Oh.
Okay.
There's a door?
There's a door here. This is just it looks like a tower on a keep.
Mm.
And
is it locked?
It's locked, and it's a 20-foot tall tower.
Mm. I will knock on the door.
It's make a pretty loud sound. Nobody comes to the door.
Sleep magic missile, detect magic, and then a goddamn other thing. Okay. Back here, Greg.
Okay. As you're coming back this way, and you're coming up, walking past up to this boulder, you see Eric fall down and splash into the pool here.
Ahoy!
And let me grab Vance. It's right behind. And a rope and some grappling hook and all sorts of stuff comes just falling out of the sky into that pool.
What took you so long?
Oh yeah, I have a dagger.
You can give a small radius. Okay, so you guys see Joe standing there with a burning piece of limb.
He's got a burning bush,
and you're just as surprised as he is to be here.
Yeah, I'm like, where the hell are we?
Nothing to see to the west except a locked door. Can you pick a lock?
I can pray over it. Did you try opening it?
I did not try because it was locked.
Oh, wait.
I can kick it down, and I got a pickaxe.
Lead the way, strong, brave warrior.
Hold on, guys. So while you're staying there, we're going to make a random monster check.
Oh, jeez. Never mind.
Oh, and we got one.
Oh, happy day.
Right, okay.
Happy days are here again.
So we got a 5 on our table. That is a giant centipede. So a giant centipede comes crawling up from underneath the little island that you're on, and he comes chittering out this way. Let's roll for initiative.
Okay.
He's got a 14. All
13.
right. Joe, what you got?
Well, we're all in order.
11.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, Joe, you're holding that torch. You're looking quite juicy. All right.
This is vengeance for killing Greg's dog. Just saying.
I rolled
coming.
I
knew
rolled
it was
a random
coming.
encounter.
Knew it was coming, motherfucker.
I forgot to also make the Rob roll for weather. The wind really starts picking up. Little things, little pieces of dirt, little leaves off the trees are blowing around. The centipede comes not on top. It comes out at Joe. Let me see here.
Oh, there it is.
Does an 8 hit you, Joe?
No.
No. All right. It's biting and biting at your feet, and you're doing a little Western dance, trying to get away. All right, Eric. No, Vance. Excuse me.
Let's see. Throw one of my spears at it.
Okay.
So I've got a +1 for that, and advantage is dexterity stuff. So, what?
Do you have advantage on throwing a spear?
Advantage for dexterity rolls.
What's your class again?
Fighter. So that's
okay. I got you. Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, roll again then. Nice. You hit him.
That's better. Okay.
Nice.
And is D +1, I guess.
I don't have the spear stat, but that sounds right. D6 +1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. 6 damage.
All right. Kill it.
He splits his head, just breaks off from his body and falls into the water, and then kind of flows off and falls off into the abyss. So you've got a headless centipede here.
Oh, cool. You know, they're good eating if you cook them properly.
Yeah. We're out of. Did anybody bring butter?
If I only had my shield, I could cook in it, but I don't have my shield.
Sauteed centipede.
It's a little bit of oregano. We're good to go.
Yeah,
All right.
there you go.
Let's stay in initiative order. Vance, do you want to move around? You want to light something up?
Yeah, I've got a torch. I'll go ahead and fire up one.
All right.
And
I'm just adjusting your lighting.
sounds good. So where's the door? Is it off to the west, you said?
Yep. And Joe did find when he was exploring the island, there's rocks to the north and rocks to the east in going to other places.
Okay.
Unless you're a thief, you can't really open that door. You could try to bash it down, but
Yeah. That was probably what I would do. Tell you what, let me take a quick round around the island here.
sure, we can use it. You can just use that for your turn.
Okay.
Take a look.
Okay, so floating island, and we got floating rocks off to the various directions. Do we hear anything other than perhaps like that statue doing its wind stuff or whatever?
When you get over here, you hear a kind of a whimpering sound from this direction.
Okay.
If you wanted to listen over here, you hear sounds like chains or metal being dragged on the stone.
Okay. Whimpering sounds less threatening.
That's how they suck you in, Vance. Watch out.
Yeah.
Okay. Eric,
I'm
you're
gonna
up.
stay back there.
What do you want to do, Eric?
All right, I'm just gonna take a closer look at that statue that's there.
Okay. It looks like the shards are very, very sharp, and they're being animated by some kind of magical force. You worry that if you mess with it with bare hands, it's gonna cut off a finger.
Oh, losing your finger would kill me.
Yeah.
Hey, I go, hey, didn't one of us have find a shard earlier? Is it like these shards?
That was Tom up top. He found a shard. It was orange though, but you don't know that because you've been underwater.
Yeah. All right. Never you mind. I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna just. I don't need to be too close to that. Just by the way, so I'm just stepping back.
Okay. Joe.
All right. This is going to be interesting.
Oh, by the way, Joe, the wind is high enough now. It blows out your torch because it's just the improvised torch. So I'm taking you back down to
Okay.
5 foot radius.
If I go up here, do I see what I saw before?
You
In
don't
terms
see
of these rocks.
You see the same rocks, but it's your torch is out. You can barely see out into the darkness.
Does Eric have a torch going or no?
No, I had nothing.
Only Vance.
I swam out to find you with a rope around my waist and a dagger tied to my wrist.
Much appreciated. Man, we're all screwed though. Let's see. Vance or Lord Goth, or I can't quite see your name there.
Lord Gosh.
Come to me.
Okay.
I see steps here.
Uh-huh.
That might lead
I
to
heard
something.
whimpering over there.
Yes, that was me. I'm a bitch. Okay. Lord Goth.
While you guys are having this conversation, you notice that this light is moving towards you guys.
Oh, that's not good.
Right,
Lord Goth, what did you draw towards us?
Oh. I'm sure nothing harm.
Oh, yeah, positive. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure it's probably just a welcome wagon.
Okay.
All right.
I'm up.
As it gets to here, you see that it is a floating jellyfish that is drifting on those high winds towards you guys.
Okay.
Lord Goth, your friend?
Is it whimpering?
Roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
All right, so
Dex, right?
Dex.
+1, so 14.
Oops. 4.
12, not 20.
Yeah, good job. All right, Joe, what are you going to do?
Magic missile. Magic missile.
All right.
I have 1. I guess in this game, right, you cast till you fail or something, right?
Right, and you have advantage on magic missile.
Yep.
So your chance of failure is much smaller.
Okay, advantage it is.
I believe it's DC, 10 plus the spell level?
DC 10 plus the spell level, and he gets to roll a d20 plus his intelligence modifier.
Yep.
Twice, right?
Yep.
Twice.
20 plus 3. So 9 or 10.
Missed it by that much.
You summon everything you have, and you're focusing, and then the magic just sputters out in your fingers, and you smell like a wet fart. It's just not good.
I blame the rum. Okay. Whoops.
All right. Eric, you can go.
You know what? I am going to step out of the way and hold my attack.
Okay. It floats through, it's floating on the breeze, and it comes really close to Vance. Vance, give me a con check. It's versus DC 9, so you got to get a 9 or better.
All right. Unfortunately, Rilligosh is a little sickly in his old age.
Wow.
Whoa.
Right. It stings you. You take 1 hit point of damage.
All right.
But it doesn't cause any other effects. It just hurts. It hurts.
All right.
Okay, Vance, you want to take your action now?
Yeah, so I'm just going to stab it back because that was very rude of it.
Okay.
And that's with a spear. So I got.
Nice.
Oh, actually, yeah, I didn't do my math right, but it didn't matter.
Yeah. You hit it. Give me the damage. Actually, you don't need to roll damage. It only has 1 hit point.
Okay.
So you poke it, and it just bursts, and like liquid falls all over. Chunks of gelatin, gooey stuff lands all over the floor. Some of it on you.
Okay. Just the usual Friday night, so perfect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The hits just keep on coming.
Okay. let's just stay in order. Joe, what do you want to do?
All right.
At the end of this round,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know this really, but I'm just metagaming here a little bit. You're going to have 2 new companions fall out of the sky.
Oh, okay then. I can still try Magic Missile, right, Greg? Even though it failed, I didn't lose it because I didn't roll a 1, right?
No, you just didn't critically fail it.
Okay.
You can't cast it again, but you also didn't suffer a mishap. I think. Thanks for asking. I'll double check that now.
Hey,
Once
another
you
thing
fail-
too, he gets advantage on Magic Missile.
I tried
I
that.
know he tried
Didn't
that.
help.
It didn't work.
Didn't help.
Good Lord, Joe, you're slipping.
So you have the mishap if you
rolled nat
one.
2 nat
natural
ones.
ones.
Yeah, that would have been hard. So you just regular fails. You just can't cast it again until you rest.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I will try Sleep, Greg.
There's no more monsters around. You're going to cast this on Vance?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay. All right.
He needs the rest.
This way. Back to the door.
You're going for the door again?
I'm going for the door. This is not looking good.
All right. You can make it over to the door.
Okay.
It's still locked.
All right. Greg, I have a 13 strength. Can I try to jimmy it?
Did you pick up one of the pickaxes that was in the cave?
No.
I did.
All right.
So you hear Joe.
Mhm.
Goddamn lock.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Who's
I'll-
got the damn pickaxe?
Smashing it, kicking it, beating it,
All right.
whatever I got to do.
I'm going to retcon a moment there and say that Vance handed you the pickaxe before you crossed over there.
Mighty nice.
And I'll give you advantage on this strength roll to break down.
I didn't need it, Greg, because I'm a
wow.
badass.
Oh.
I'm
All
a
right.
badass. All right. There it is.
Joe, you smash it down,
Mm-hmm.
and there is it's an otherwise very clean, empty room, except for there's an iron-bound chest.
Okay. This way. I yell out. This way.
Okay.
Slow down.
You don't see any lock on the
I can't
Jack,
see
or,
you, you dumb
anything.
fuck.
I yell. This way. To the
Yeah,
west.
I'm like, can you bring the torch over so the blind man can see?
All right.
All right. There is a locked chest, right?
Yeah, you're in there now. You're next to the chest. It doesn't look locked.
Oh. Can I check for traps?
Are you a thief?
No.
We have
know
things
you-
incoming if you're metagaming, but
Now, it doesn't look. Nothing looks suspicious to you, Joe.
it
Tank
looks-
car. This looks perfectly safe. Why don't you try to open it?
Yeah, no. Hey, you never know. A thief may just fall out of the sky and land in our laps and be able to check it.
All right. Is there a lock, Greg? And there's no lock. Is
There's
there a latch?
no lock.
Is there a
It's
latch?
just there's like a brass latch that you just pull over. You could put a lock on it, but there's no lock on it.
Okay. I'm going to stand behind it, Greg, and lift it from behind and open it up, facing Vance's character.
All right, give me three.
I'm going now.
Step
Vance
away
is
while you hear
outside. Yeah, sorry.
I'm still outside on the
All right.
floating rocks.
Give me 3 D100s, Joe.
Oh, boy.
Oh God.
Oh, well.
That's the damage you're taking.
Yeah. 23, 29, and 34.
All right. So the 23 is you find a moldy wooden box with 10 gold pieces in it.
Okay.
29 is a dusty set of leather armor that's dyed black. And the 34 is 12 gold pieces in the pocket of a ripped cloak. And underneath that cloak is a shiny silver rod that you can tell is definitely a magical item.
Oh, Mr. Magic is just picking that shit up.
All right,
Okay.
so Hey, if you don't want the leather,
Feel
I'll
free.
take the leather.
Feel free. Let me take this rod and investigate the rod, Greg. Don't even get that on me.
You have no idea what it does. You presume from your training that there must be some kind of a keyword, but you don't know what the activation word would be. You can, if you say it while we're playing, I will have the rod activate, but otherwise you have to say the magic word.
Are there any symbols on it that might give a clue?
Not really. It's got like a kind of like a swirling decorative pattern, but it doesn't have any runes or markings or anything on it.
Any buttons or triggers or anything like that that sort of stands out on it?
No.
What's the wood made out of?
It's not made out of wood. It's made out of silver.
Oh, silver rod. Okay. How long?
Maybe a foot and a half.
Point tip made out of what?
It's got a round end and a flat end. So all silver. All right. While you're looking at it, Rob and Tom fall out of the sky and land in the water.
Ahoy, matey!
Can't see anything, Greg.
I'm still copying you over.
Okay.
There you are. I made 2 copies of you by accident.
Rob's so nice, you made him twice.
Yeah. You don't have any lighting though, because let's see.
No.
Did I turn off Jetty? Okay, I need to turn him down to 5. Okay.
But Jedian has a torch.
Well, not after he went through the tunnel of water.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you guys land there. You see a dead, decapitated centipede and mass of jelly and goo over glow. It's still glowing. All right.
So I hop across the stone to see the party examining something.
The winds died down to a more moderate level. It's not enough to really affect things. And you guys want to cross over there and crowd everybody on that little item? You can. All right. What do you got? What do you guys want to talk about?
Well, I see Jetty, and I offer him back his dagger, and I ask for my club and shield.
Did the grappling hook and did my grappling hook and rope come through?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we were basically tied together.
Oh no, he stuck it in there. Remember, try to like
Separately,
fish with
yeah.
it. Yeah.
All right, so we restock.
Yeah, you guys can balance out the equipment.
I hand Jedian one of my torches.
Jetty, and I guess you are the torchbearer. You have your role has been defined.
Do you want to light up another torch?
I will light up another torch.
Okay. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Other than that chest, there's nothing else in this tower.
You need us to check out this chest?
The chest is open, and they've already taken the loot.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yep. So, I guess go check out one of the other 2 stepping stone exits.
All right. So let's regroup on the island with the pool then, and then roll for initiative, and you guys can then head off in whatever directions you want.
Okay. Yeah, let's split up. Let's cover more ground that way.
$24.
All right. Tom's leading the way.
All right. Follow me.
And somehow I managed to get second.
All right.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
All right. You see a corpse laying here on the stone in chainmail armor, and it's getting occasionally when there's a gust of wind, the chain kind of drags a little bit on the stone and makes a little noise. Yeah. Do you want to examine him or just leave him there?
I want to go through his pockets and look for loose change.
All right. There's a mace underneath him. It's in good condition. As you kind of move him around, you see that like he's had big chunks bitten out of his face, and his fingers and toes have been bitten off.
Hate when that happens. Is the male and otherwise in pretty good shape?
The male is in good shape, yeah. And as you're standing there, Vance, you're still back over here though, buddy. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No,
no worries. While you're standing there, you need to make a dex check there, Tom. All right,
17.
you sense something incoming, and you sidestep it, and a mass of smelly brown material lands near you.
Oh,
Sorry.
flying monkeys are flinging poo.
Yes.
What does the brown mass look like?
It looks like something you might make yourself in a privy.
Nice.
Wow, this is a real shitty situation you got us into.
Looking up.
Up above you is just clear sky. That off to the west, you see kind of the edges of looks similar to that stone tower you guys already discovered, but it looks like it's only about maybe 8 to 10 feet tall. If you can kind of see it on the edge of your light, if you stand maybe here, you see that?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Okay, so
that's the direction the poo came from.
Yeah, definitely. And you hear a hooting sound off in the distance.
Give a hoot. Dodge
All
the
right.
poop.
Should I do another move or wait for these guys?
That's your call, buddy.
You know what? I'm gonna wave. I'm gonna call for them to come forward, because certainly people should rearm with chainmail and a mace. Mace would be better than a club.
It's better than a club, yes.
All right, so Joe, I think you're next.
All right, I'm going to move up to here, Greg.
Okay.
I just see the light over there.
Yeah, right. You see that another jellyfish light right there.
Right here, then, behind him.
Okay.
No fool.
Can
I get to this point and see down the hallway?
You don't. Do you have a torch?
No.
No. So
it went out. Okay.
Yeah, you can't really see.
Back here then.
This is not a hallway so much as an Indiana Jones style, very narrow stone bridge over emptiness.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. So, Rob, you're up.
I head over. And I just ready myself for anything that may come out of the darkness.
Okay.
With my car.
You are within range to shoot that jellyfish if you wanted, Rob.
Yeah. Are these jellyfish harmful, or they just provide light?
Oh, they dealt 1 point of damage. Yeah, Vance took 1 point of damage
and had a save.
Yeah.
I shoot the jellyfish.
Okay. It's stupid, so it doesn't see you. Well, you get back to that bonus.
Nice.
I know you really care about this. That's why I'm telling you.
Dude, it's the only stick I got.
All right.
Does a jellyfish have a back, Greg?
No.
I don't think a 5 succeeds.
No, 5 does not succeed. You definitely attack the darkness.
It's spineless as a jellyfish. I think that answers your question, Joe.
Yeah. All right.
I
So
tell you, they did a pretty good job on this automated character sheet with the Chrome extension.
okay. So let's see. Eric, you're up next.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna come up here and snag the mace.
Okay. It's getting quite crowded over there. Vance?
Yep, I come over and stand on the other side, hopefully away from the edge, and I'll swap out the chain.
Okay.
Do we have a? Did I hear? Do we have a spare suit of leather now?
Yes.
I've got it.
Tide dark. Yeah.
I
Oh,
took
you put
that.
it on, Eric? Okay.
I put it on right away. Yeah.
Okay.
And chain's 2 slots.
I'd have
Yes.
to look that up.
Yeah, I believe change 2
Yeah.
slots.
Okay, I need to do a little tweaking here because I've got proficiency with it. Or whatever the word is.
Okay. The jellyfish still hasn't moved because it wasn't even aware you were shooting at it.
Okay.
Tom, do
Yes.
you wanna proceed? Do you want to move? You got a pathway over here headed off into the jellyfish area. You've got a path to the north you guys can see, and you've got the path over to the poo thrower.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I don't want to go towards the poop thrower, but I also don't have all I got is a dagger to attack the jellyfish with.
Okay.
Unless I can attack him with the torch.
Not as a ranged weapon unless you want to lose the torch.
No, I mean, like,
Yeah, it's floating over emptiness, so you can't really get to it unless it starts.
all right, well, then I'll probe this area and provide light for people to shoot.
Okay, it looks like you're kind of in a dead end area right there. There is a corpse. You see when you get over on the far side of it, maybe over here. There's almost nothing left. It's just a pile of bones. It looks like some kind of animal has chewed all of the meat off of this thing. There's a few bits of leather in there, like it was wearing some kind of civilized outfit at some point, but it's gone now.
I look for anything of value.
You find a copper ring that they said belonged to Marv.
Mm.
Yeah, I was just going to ask if we seemed like if we knew what the missing people were wearing or any other ID or anything like that for them.
Yeah, so you think this is Marv.
Okay.
Okay, and since you got really close, the jellyfish is now acting on a 16, which is tied with Joe. So, Joe, do you want to do anything?
I will try to run. I have not much I could do here in terms of spells, but I can throw a dagger. Which, this one right here, Greg, right?
Yeah, now missing this will lose your dagger.
You know, at this point. All right. I can move 30?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll move there, throw the dagger.
Well, you could move and then wait, and if it moves up, like hold your action, and if it moves up, then attack it, and not have to throw your dagger.
Nah, I'm throwing. D20 plus nothing, I think. A strength bonus, right, to attack?
Yep.
Or dex to attack?
I usually use strength for throwing.
Okay.
I don't know, ShadowDark, but
19.
19. All right. It only has 1 hit point, so you pierce it and nail it, kind of knock it over and pin it up against this stone.
Mm-hmm.
Your dagger's there. If you do a dex check, you can jump over and grab it. But
I shall do so.
Okay.
D20 plus nothing.
Correct.
Oh, baby. Everybody, Tim has made his appearance. Tim Shorts has arrived. I'm channeling him right now.
All right, folks.
All right.
Those of you in the chat.
That was the end of
chat, I'm gonna make
Gargash. He jumped into oblivion.
In pursuit of his
All
dagger.
right.
I just shake my head.
All right, folks.
It was a nice dagger.
Get those comments in.
All right.
Isn't it time for the drawing now that we had a
Yeah,
character
we're
die?
Yeah, now we
do
have a
that
dead character.
as Joe figures out what character we're gonna find in the next room.
Mhm.
All right. Get those comments in, and to give you another few seconds, and then I'm going to start collecting comments, and then it's going to award it. Now, if you're out of the U.S., if you have a U.S. address that I can ship this to, that's great. I'm not shipping outside the U.S. Sorry, it just isn't feasible. So, all right, here we go. 25 entries. You've got a 4% chance. That's not bad. Better than Lotto. All right. This will ship out probably around Wednesday of this week. Shark.
Nice.
All right. Shark.
Nice.
Good going.
Congratulations, Shark.
Shark, you need to email me at the address I will shortly put on the screen. Hold on a second. It's basically at 10cars.tavern@gmail.com. But here, I'll put it up on the screen. Email me there. Say ShadowDark. And then you're going to have to send me your mailing address where I'm going to be sending this to. There we go.
When's Kelsey releasing this for general sale?
I don't know. I think Kickstarters are still going out. There were so many of them. I don't know. I don't want to speak for her. So as Joe finds his character, I'm going to take the old man bio break. So
all right.
I shall be right back.
So I'm enjoying how the out of combat initiative rules go. I feel like it gives people it makes the light important. It makes you really think about who's proceeding first and stuff like that.
Not bad. Not bad at all. And it hangs together really well.
What about henchmen in this? Does it have henchmen like AD&D?
I haven't actually looked at the book for that specifically. I've been doing a lot of Adventure Conquer King lately on my home game, so I'm in a totally different place for having a ton of henchmen. Yeah.
I'm sure there's a supplement, but no, there's no henchmen on the price list.
Because I would just I would want to get hire a not a henchman, but a hireling. I'd want to hire a link boy from AD&D DMG. Link boy carries the torch for you.
Yeah.
And they're cheap. Find some little orphan waif.
Orphan waif.
That's how all the best adventurers begin their career.
All right. So Joe's falling forever off into the clouds. You're still alive, really, Joe, for quite some time.
Now you have to watch us play.
This is a pocket dimension of the airplane. So plane of air, I guess you should say, instead of airplane. So you're falling forever. You might die in a few days when you run out of water.
dude, story of my life, right? So, I mean, let's just moving along.
All right. Well, I believe we've got Eric next up.
Yeah, that dagger can stay there.
You don't want to go after it?
No.
This is my precious.
No. Yeah, although I will get myself ready to heal Jedion. Oh, I think I killed. So yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting for the torchbearer to take the lead. So I'm just gonna.
All right. Should I? Oh, I'm over here.
Well, Vance has a torch. He's next up. He
Right,
can,
a torchbearer. Okay.
Yeah. What do you want to do, Vance?
Vance is MIA.
I think he went for an old man bio break as well.
That's okay.
It's the bladder, boys and girls. It's the bladder.
It seems to shrink as you get older.
No
What
shit.
happened to Don, Eric?
What's up?
What happened to Don?
He had he couldn't get his computer to.
There's a lot of storms out there tonight all over the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get it up here in Connecticut in a little bit.
So
Should be
is this a to get this dagger? Is this a jump or is this just a step?
It's nothing. You had to jump back too. Stop.
It's a jump.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do
Come
it.
on, go for it.
We don't need to end the session with 3 players dying over a 2 gold piece dagger.
You're fucking right. It's going to be 3 players because I'm not going to be doing it. I'm not that much of an idiot.
Who dares wins?
That's what I say. When you were in desperate times when Rob drops the F-bomb. I don't think I've ever heard Rob drop the F-bomb before.
Vance, you alive, my friend?
Vance.
Heroes die once, cowards die 1,000 deaths.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Retreat forward.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were looking at the frog again?
By the way, while we have this down moment, I'd like to remind Tom and Rob that they got a brass key.
I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, you got there right after Joe bashed down the door that the brass key would have opened.
Did you have to say it that way, Greg? I mean,
So,
plus, I didn't know they got the key.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Heroes die once, exactly.
All right. Well, let's roll on without Vance. We'll just go back up to the top of the order.
You want to go up or to the left?
I'm not there.
Left is the shit. So.
Yep.
All right.
Let's go. Let's I guess go up.
4, 5, 6, 2.
Okay, wait a second there. When you get to this part right here, you see that this last rock here is unstable. It's flipping on its horizontal axis, so it's kind of constantly in motion. So you'd have to jump onto it like it's like a rolling barrel, log roll, and then jump over. It'd be a very tough jump to make it across there.
I think we're going toward the shit.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right.
To shit or not to shit?
Okay.
That is the question.
So you see this? This looks like it's like a little keep framework. Across the top, there's a netting, and above the netting is a white ape, a pale white ape, and it's hooting at you, and it throws another poo at you, but it misses.
All right. Well, Where's Gavin with his crossbow?
Back here.
All right. Rob, you're next up anyway, so you can move up there.
Where's the ape?
It's another bad dad joke. It's ape shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get surprised on it or not.
No, it's not surprised.
I missed.
You miss, and it kind of drops back behind the wall a little bit, so you can't even see it now. And you can hear it hooting, though.
Is there a blowfish nearby?
No, just Hootie.
Just Hootie.
Okay. Eric, you up?
Into the Valley of Death rode the. I'll take point momentarily because the shit thrower retreated.
All right.
So
All right, Eric. I need you to give me a dex roll.
of course, you would say a dex roll. You want me to go the way of Joe. I know. You don't hide it.
It's revenge from the dog killing, really. It's kind of what it comes down to.
My revenge is you jump to your own death.
You know, if you didn't make the DC more than one, Greg, I'm just saying, all right?
I made my roll.
All right. You stop yourself just a second short. The netting just falls down onto the ground. The ape was trying to use it to catch you.
Oh,
And
would that
like
fall under can never be surprised?
No, it's a trap. Really.
All right.
So the trap triggers and you were able to miss.
Right.
So now there's a netting all over the floor, and you see the ape up on top of the wall, and he's hooting angrily at you.
As well it should. Damn it.
All right. Let's see. Let's roll a new combat initiative because it's ready to fight.
Minus Greg, I take it I'm not, right?
You're not rolling initiative, Joe, because you're dead.
Not yet. I'm not dead yet. It's but a flesh wound.
Well, Tom just jumped off into the abyss. Also, it's /R, Tom.
Oh.
Joe, if you want to pick out another character from those cards, you can.
I shall.
Pick a character.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay. All right. Vance.
Yo.
What do you want to do from back in the back there?
So throw a spear at the monkey.
Okay. Let's see. What's the distance on that? Let's say even if you threw it from there. Yeah, you could throw it from behind Rob if you move.
Okay. And I can see it and everything. So
yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let me kind of figure out my numbers here. All right, and it's with advantage, so we're going to ignore that first roll.
Nice.
Hey, there we go.
All right. You hit it. Yeah, it had a higher AC because it was hiding up there, but
yeah,
you hit it for 5, and it screams at you very loud and drops down out of sight behind the wall.
Okay.
All right. Let's see who's up next. Eric.
I'm gonna move in. Oh wait. Out of curiosity, if I step in, if it pulls on the netting, do I get caught?
No. The netting has been triggered.
It's a drop trap.
Yeah, it's a drop trap.
Oh, drop. I thought maybe it was like below. All right. Want to make sure. All right.
No problem.
That's as far as I'm going.
Okay. Since you're just standing there, you notice that there's a big pile of jellyfish goo in one of the corners. Like it's
nice.
been like this ape has just been killing a ton of jellyfish and eating them and throwing the guts that it doesn't want, stingers and stuff over there. And there's just a pile of dead jellyfish guts in the corner.
Ew.
All right. Let's see. Tom.
Am I able to climb up to the top of the structure?
If you were a thief, you could make the roll with advantage.
Okay.
But I don't think you are you?
I am a thief.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yep. So make the roll.
So that means you get to roll D20 twice.
Yeah. +4.
Nice. All right.
That's probably good enough.
Yeah, you're up. You're up on top of the wall there.
All right, I'm going to advance towards wherever the ape is.
Okay, he's hiding over here, you think?
He's over here, guys.
All right. And you look over there, and a few poops throw up at you, but you dodge them. Not a problem. So you're standing about 10 feet above him on that wall. And
Okay. Can I make an attack?
do you have a ranged weapon?
No, I don't. But I was thinking I could toss my torch to Tenkar and then draw my second knife and then jump down on him.
I'll let you do it as a dex check with advantage because you are a thief.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to give Eric the torch and take it away from you.
And /R.
Yep, you got him with the 21.
All right.
Oh no, 21 is supposed to climb. Sorry, yeah. Okay,
Right.
so the 15 is enough to get him. He only has AC 12 when he's not using the wall for cover.
All right.
All right, give me some damage.
With the dagger, is that D6 or D4?
D4.
D4.
Okay. I'll
give you a +1 since you're double fisting it.
Okay. D4 +1.
Nice. You've come down. He's not expecting the dive attack. You come down and you just shove the dagger right through his skull. And he falls down. He goes down dead hard.
Nice.
Like give it a little twist before pulling it out.
Yeah.
And we'll go through his pockets and look for coin.
All right. You've also attracted the jellyfish, which is slowly drifting in your direction now.
Run away.
All right. Who is up? Vance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're at 6 too, right? Yep. For initiative on this. So
Don't I go?
Rob.
I have a 7.
Oh, I didn't. It's because it's in those boxes. It missed. Okay, yeah, go, Rob. Sorry.
All right.
You should have gone before Tom. I just didn't see it because of the box.
I go here, step over here, and shoot the jellyfish.
Ooh, give me a dex roll, Rob. Don't roll a 1. All right, you drop the crossbow, but you don't drop it so that it rolls off into oblivion.
Okay. And the next turn, re-readying myself,
Yeah.
I guess.
All right, Vance.
Yeah.
You're up.
I'm just going to move up to probably here, and I'm not going to throw anything at it. I'll probably just poke at it with my spear.
Okay.
And that's just going to be just straight. Yeah. +2.
All right, you hit it. It bursts, and most of the liquid falls off into the abyss.
Okay. Nuisance averted.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Nuisance averted.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you guys see there's kind of like steps here that lead off down. They're like steps down to another place down below, off to the west. And there's columns up to the north that you see there, Tom.
Okay. So,
yeah. By the way, Don's getting hit with a major winter storm, 11 inches of snow so far. So,
jeez.
and he goes, streaming is getting slammed.
Oh, Tom, by the way, right here up against this wall, there's a lantern that's out of oil. That's just leaning up against
Oh,
it.
wait a minute. We got 2 flasks of oil.
Hey, how convenient.
Rob, are you carrying them or am I carrying them?
I think you are. You were carrying them.
Yeah, I think it's from in the basket.
Right.
Tasket.
All right. So, Tenkar has my torch. I'll go ahead and put a flask of oil in the lantern and light it up.
All right. I'm going to give you a little bit better light than the torch. So you are now the brightest thing around.
Ooh.
Stairs to the north, guys. Stairs to the west.
Yeah, with the west ones, you got to jump.
Yep, you got to jump to get down there.
And I ain't jumping. I saw
No
a hand.
one is a dwarf. So we're going north?
Yeah, let's go north,
Shall I lead the way?
please. I'll be trailing you.
2, 3,
All right.
4,
So
5, and 6. That's one move.
Okay. Give me a dex mod roll there, Tom. All right. You do not notice the rune on the ground until it goes off. Let's check the wind. The wind has died down to almost nothing. So when you step on the wind rune, it blows you up into the air, and you're like 10 feet off the ground, spinning head over heels, and then you come landing back down. 1d6 trap damage.
Am I rolling trap damage or you?
Oh, I can roll it if you want. I was going to let you roll it.
Oh,
It's always best for you to hurt yourself.
I like when other PCs roll the damage to a fellow PC.
well, I have 3 hit points, so I'm down.
No, you're down. It's time to use the death timer mechanic for the first time. All right.
Yeah.
I believe it is a 1d4 plus 1. Am I right about that, Eric?
I don't recall offhand. I'd have to.
I think high constitution affects that, but I have +0. /R. You said 1d4?
Yeah, 1d4. Yeah, 1d4 plus your con modifier, minimum of 1, so you can't go negative.
So 3.
Okay, 3. So they have 3 rounds to stabilize you or heal you, or you're gonna die. And for those that didn't see, Vance said he has an emergency come up. He has got to go.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Vance's character slips and falls.
No, Vance's character goes right to Joe.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Welcome, brother.
All right. Let me just change who this is controlled by. All right, Joe, can you move him around?
Yeah. I can move. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So let's see. Rob, you're up next.
I go up here and carefully. So Vance is. So Jedion is sitting there bleeding out.
Yeah, he got thrown up into the air and he landed back on the ground. The lantern went out, but you can start it up without a check or anything. It got jostled. It wasn't destroyed.
What's the timer on a lantern?
Since I have at least a round, I check. Is it a wisdom check?
Yeah, it's a 15 DC 15 stabilization roll.
But
I get advantage. It's intelligence. Sorry. Why do you get advantage?
I was checking for traps.
Oh, that's a intelligence roll also, I believe.
Oh, well,
no, it's not a roll. There is no roll if you say you're doing it. Sorry, I was thinking about other systems. Yeah, so you don't see any other wind runes. This is just placed here as some kind of precaution.
All right. No, I guess I'll do the stabilization then.
Okay. All right, you're able to stabilize him. He's at 0, but he's not dying.
Okay.
Eric, you're up.
I finally get a chance to cast my Cure Wound spell with advantage because that was a good. I rolled 2 1s on that one. I was like, oh, look, 2. Oh, I get a spell with advantage. This is the one I'm going to take. So, hopefully, and I get to add 2 to the best roll.
Well, I only have 3 hit
points. So,
yeah,
I made my roll.
All right, you heal him. Roll your heal points.
He's back to full.
All right, Tom, you're back from the grave.
I bounce up to a standing position.
All right, Joe.
Yes, sir.
As Vance Jr., what are you gonna do?
Move forward here.
And just stay there? All right.
Yeah, I can't see much.
All right, Tom, what do you want to do now?
Relight the torch.
Or the lantern.
I mean the lantern.
Yeah. I didn't change the light source, so. All right.
So we're going to explore up here. That's only 20 feet.
No problem. There's 3 big stone plinths there. Looks like it was part of some kind of stone construction, but it's the only thing that's left now.
All right. And then I've got another 10 feet I can go this direction.
All right. You see a big hole in this walkway, but you can make it by without a check. It's just damaged.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll do another. 3, 4.
All right. You notice that there's all kinds of. At first, you think it's sinew between these 4 columns, like somebody was building some kind of a trap or a net or something. You can cut through it easily. It's you guess maybe somebody put this here to stop the jellyfish.
So I examine the sinew and make sure it's not silk.
No, it appears to be jellyfish guts.
Fine. I'm going to start cutting through it.
Okay. All right. That's going to take you the rest of your action.
All right.
All right, Rob.
All right, I'm going to move over to where he is.
Okay.
Oh.
You gonna go? All right, Eric.
I'll take out my dagger and help him cut through what's ever there.
Okay, Eric, what are you gonna do? You just stepped off into your death. All right, I got you. I feel you. What are you doing, buddy?
He's actually got a torch.
Yeah.
Because I threw him a torch.
It's on. Yep. Eric, where are you going? You just gonna stand there?
I can't hear Eric.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm muted. Yes, there you go. I'm gonna go in middle of the room and look around, see if use looking for anything that might have gotten missed as everybody went to the right.
You see some of the jellyfish slime around, but that's about it.
All right. I'll watch. I'll guard the rear.
Okay. Joe? Joe, you're muted.
Sorry, my bad. I'm keep going forward. Get behind him if I can make it this far.
Yeah, you can get there.
Okay, I'll go right here then.
Okay. So, Tom, you finish slicing this all up,
Okay.
and you see there's some stones heading off into the east there.
Stones to the south, stones to the east. So
Well, the stones to the south. This one, I was just clicking in the roll 20 feet, or the feet. This one right here is the spinning one.
oh, that's right. There we go.
All right.
So this is 30.
Yep. Okay. Give me a con roll.
Constitution. $11.
All right. You needed a 12. I'm sorry. So you see a wizard in robes step out, and let me add a little light around him. He's kind of glowing, and he has a staff that's glowing at the tip, and he points at you, and there's this brilliant flash of light, and you are totally blinded for 3 rounds.
Do I get a save?
You did.
You already did. That was the con save.
Oh.
Okay, so you are now blind on a little tiny rock.
I would say just slowly hit the ground and hug it.
All right. Rob, you're up.
Okay. These circles, what are they?
Oh, columns.
Okay. Taking advantage of assuming that the wizard is not immune from his own flash. In other words, it acts like it flashes between us and him. I try to use my stealth to duck behind the column.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. All right. You believe you have been very stealthy here.
And then I am going to try to shoot the wizard.
Okay.
Hopefully he's not aware of me, but who knows with those rolls.
Nat 20. All right.
Please, Greg. Please roll his awareness.
He is like focused
Very
on
aware,
Tom. He's looking at that, and then your crossbow bolt just goes right into one of his eye sockets and just takes him out. He falls down dead right there.
Well, I'm going to roll this, Greg. Sorry. When are you going to get 29 points of damage in this game?
Nice.
There's no way you would have lived through it, but okay. So you took him out.
We
all right.
You, we're coming to you, man.
Don't move.
All right. So let's see. Eric is up next.
All right. Hold on. Let me use that measurement tool thingy that you guys are always using. How far can I move?
You can get to the edge of that. Right there, yeah.
Okay. Come on.
Wow, Rob, Nat 20.
Stop.
It was. I think that was equally every bit as good as when you took out the print Arthur's heir.
Oh yeah. We waxed his ass.
All right.
How many nat 20s did you roll in a row? 3?
Yeah, it was good. All right, Eric, are you casting or doing anything, or are you just going to be?
I have no missile weapons, and I don't think he's undead, or is there any undead around here? So,
he's laying on the ground.
well, he's dead. He's not undead. So, I got nothing to do, and I can't cure anybody because nobody is technically that injured.
I'm dead.
No, you're falling.
All right, Joe, what do you want to do?
All right,
Vance Jr.
not quite sure how I became Vance Jr., but I'm going to go over here.
All right, you don't have to make rolls to cross these; they're just far enough apart.
Can I get past the guy in front of me?
No,
big enough, right?
You could get onto Jedian's place and try to help.
Okay.
Okay. He's totally blinded though. You're gonna have to help him.
I will hold his hand and say, "It's easy. We just have to jump to the northeast a little bit." A little bit. Jump with me. Can I jump with him?
You can, but you'll make it roll with advantage, and you're gonna be against DC 9. Otherwise, he has to wait until it fades off.
I'm gonna go for it. Come with me.
I'm just gonna make one check to make it all the way over to where the wizard is in the next round, but I'm gonna, since it's out of combat, I'm just gonna let you go.
So D20 dex check is it?
Yep.
Okay.
With advantage.
+2 with advantage. No, that doesn't help. I got a new. Do I have? Oh wait a minute.
Wait.
What's my guy? What the hell is the score?
Oh yeah, he. Let's see what Vance was rolling for initiative earlier. +1. You got a +1.
All right, let me roll that again then.
Yeah, that was a good way of getting around rolling.
Yeah, didn't help me though.
Yeah, roll again.
Oh baby!
All right. So you're able to get Tom over to this temple.
That's how we roll.
Rob, you want to go over there and join him?
I take out my dagger and slit the wizard's throat.
Okay. The wizard also has, you see, he didn't even have a chance to draw it. He has a magical dagger. You can tell it's definitely magic in his belt. It's crackling with electricity.
I touch it with a finger. Does it shock me?
No.
I take it.
All right. And he has the staff that glows slightly.
And we have no magic user.
I can always pitch it over the ledge and hope it helps.
No.
Okay.
Worth money.
We did, but you let him die. Just saying. 9 rounds floating in the darkness. Camaraderie? No.
He's been spinning around down there.
All right. I'm going to walk over to greet the rest of these guys. And
okay.
I'm assuming that I can't use the rod or the wand or whatever the hell it is.
Joe had the rod.
I did.
Right.
Joe took the blue pill before this game. He was ready.
All right. I just realized that. Oh, man, that really changes things. Okay, so this altar in front of you guys is very similar to what Tom and Rob saw up in the cave. It has a little shallow bowl in it, and in the bowl there are maybe 20, 30 of those little shards that are orange that you found up in the bowl back in the cave. Just a bunch of these shards, and it looks like he was assembling them into some kind of a globe, but it's not complete. All over the altar is written in scrawled, angry carvings the word maelstrom.
So, how incomplete is this orb?
Well, none of you guys are magic users, so you don't really know that. We can't really tell that much about it. Eric, as a cleric, you believe this is some kind of teleportation orb.
Okay.
but you don't know how to complete it. He hasn't been able to complete it.
I'm an acolyte. If there's an outside chance, I
You
make an
have a
intelligence
card.
roll with disadvantage.
But you're not a magic user, right?
But I am an acolyte.
I love that, Rob. I love how you just
I love how you're trying
Right?
to use a word that's
That's
not your
amazing.
class. Yeah,
Yeah, but
very
amazing.
good.
is an acolyte religious?
impressive scrounging.
That's a level 1 title for him being
Well, that's a level 10
No, that
scrounge.
is my background.
Oh, it's your background. Okay, let me read it real quick. Just I forgot about background.
I know
Yeah,
it's
but
more
that's-
religious.
You're
but
trained.
hey,
You're trained in religious. You're like a deacon in a Catholic church.
Yeah,
I
this is-
know.
This is not a religious item, Rob. Sorry.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
let's-
What is everybody's freaking background?
I don't know. I forgot to roll mine. So
I'm a
Well,
noble.
Eric, go ahead and roll it. Let's see. It may be useful.
I'm
If you
filling in
get
for
Wizard's
Vance.
Apprentice, yeah,
I'm filling in for Vance here. So I have no idea what even class he was. So
he was a thief.
he was a thief. Okay.
Oh,
scholar.
no, he was a fighter, I think.
You're shitting me. You got scholar.
I got scholar.
Okay, all right. We'll just skip over this then. So Eric, you recognize this is the basically the key to moving in and out of this pocket dimension. He apparently had some other method, but it broke down. Whatever he was doing, this guy was trapped here. So this good spelling job there, Eric.
Yeah.
So this guy, he was trying to build another way out of this place, but he hadn't finished building it.
There we go. This scholar is not a scholar. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you don't know how to finish the task, but you're pretty sure that this guy went a little crazy or something based on this writing.
Maybe we got to find that. Oh well, you guys didn't tell us about the imp, but maybe we got to find that imp. I think we killed his master.
Wait a minute, but so I look at the pieces, and even though I can't assemble it, do I see with that one shard that we brought, it could be put back in a spear?
It looks like it's incomplete, and you need more shards.
Oh, okay. So the shard we brought isn't the missing piece.
No, it's one. You might need. You think you probably have about 3/4 of an orb here.
Okay. Out of game. Looking at the time, how much longer we have for this? I mean, this is fun, but I'm starting to run down.
Well, Joe,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna pretend that they yelled the word maelstrom down to you, and you hear them in the distance as you're falling. You hear them. There's sound of them saying the words maelstrom.
By me, you mean my old wizard character?
Your old wizard character.
Oh
yes.
shit! Let me get that card out here. Okay.
All right.
That was just Vance told us in the private chat that he emailed me the character sheet. I cannot find the goddamn character sheet.
Don't
don't
worry about it. We're almost done out of time.
Okay.
All right. So you hear the word maelstrom being yelled down by your friends, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to try to maybe say it yourself?
Maelstrom.
All right. The rod in your hand activates, and you're teleported back to the cave, Joe.
I'm a badass. Okay. Let me find my card. All right. Cool. Gargash lives.
Yeah.
Okay. I appear in front of you. And I land in the superhero pose. You know, when they come down to hit the ground, like the one knee on the ground and the hand in the air, kind of like, that sort of thing.
Actually, no, Joe. It's got to be like from South Park when you have the assemblage of all the quote religious leaders / superheroes,
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be coming down like Buddha, you know.
Oh, okay. Like
Or
Kang.
Jesus, yeah, you know.
I'm a combination of Jesus, Kang, and Thor. So wrap that in your head. That's how I land. Okay.
Lady Thor.
Mm-hmm. Of course, but they do it with the nice ass. Okay.
All right. So what do you want to do, Joe? You're in the cave by yourself.
The first thing I'm going to do is reach over to Jeldon and shake him awake because he's obviously fallen asleep in the corner there.
Tom, yeah.
He's out like a light, just like my character, and Rob is actually out too. Look at that. so not only is Rob and Jeldon out, but so is Johnny Fever. Okay. So Eric is the only one awake right now. Who the fuck would have thought that would happen? All right.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
So you want to go back to town, Joe?
I'm gonna go back to town because everybody else in the group is falling asleep. I reach out to Tankar, the healer, and say, "Hey, shall we evacuate this place? Because I don't understand what the hell's going on. Except I nearly died, and let's leave."
Hey, I came in here with nothing. I've got a suit of armor now and a weapon.
I lost a dagger and a spell. Other than that, I'm still kicking. And I got
Hey, despite being an asshole, Garger, won't take the fucking spear. I point at the fucking spear.
You're sleeping, Rob. You can't say that. Rob is sleeping. All right, so I'm leaving without the spear because Rob could not have possibly have said that. Shall we leave, Tankar?
Sure.
Somebody, please, Greg or Eric, can you enlarge Jeldon so somebody can take a screenshot? Like, please,
okay, hold on.
please.
Hold on.
It's Jedian, not
Jedian, Jeldon, where the fuck? Tabletop Tap Room. Please enlarge that. Make that the focus. And everybody take a screenshot. And whoever's listening at this point, all like 3 of you, please email that to him. All right.
Holy shit, he's really into sleep.
That's what I said. He's out like a light. Just like you, Rob. You're sleep talking, Rob. I know you're sleep talking.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, everybody cover their ears.
Everybody take a screenshot. All right. Print screen. Hit your print screen button. Go to whatever photo editor you have and paste that shit. I have Paint 3D, boys and girls.
Thomas! Fire!
He's out, dude. He's out. I'm saving that shit like a motherfucker, and I'm gonna have that for all time.
You know what? He's earned his way into the gaming group with
He really has. He's done. He's out. He's out like a light. I'm saving that shit.
Oh, he's up.
Tom's back.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Oh, too late. That's saved.
Screenshotted that 10 times over.
Okay.
I didn't notice. I didn't even notice.
He's out more than Johnny Fever. And Rob looked like he was out too. Only reason Rob's awake because I said Rob is asleep too. He heard that and woke up.
All right, I'm gonna.
Am I still blind?
So it seems like all these cameras these days have trouble with. They all make me white here, like super white. I have to clock in. We have a new time clock at work that uses facial recognition. And if I let my beard grow too much, it literally has no contrast.
Rob, explain the snoring.
What the hell?
Rob wasn't snoring tonight.
I know. It was just fun to see his face when I said that.
Battling on Joe.
Oh, Christ.
I was on top of the shit. I pointed at the body. I killed that fucker.
I was dead for half the game. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh, my God. You're killing me.
That's great.
I was totally expecting them to find the altar, get the word Maelstrom, and get out. And then I realized you had the goddamn rod.
You know, if you didn't take retribution for killing your puppies in the other game, Greg, this would have been a lot smoother. Just saying.
I didn't take retribution. You jumped to your death. What do you
Details.
All right, so we wrapped up.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. That was a good module, Greg.
Yes,
usually I don't like too much puzzles, but you did. This is just the right balance.
I found that map of the floating castle, and I was like, this would be great with limited vision because you couldn't see how the rocks spread out into the darkness. You couldn't, like, you guys missed. There was a part where there was a huge orb of all of those little orange pieces that were still left, but it was the thing that was sustaining the pocket dimension. So the more you took, it was caused more of the rocks to fall into the clouds. So there was kind of like a, how many of these can we take, like a Jenga puzzle, before the whole thing falls away and we're all dead. And you have to try to, your wizard, the unexpected suicidal dive of your wizard was not a anticipated event, but you could have still made it happen. But Joe,
are you saying it broke the railroad, Greg? Is that what you're trying to say? The railroad was broken.
There was no railroading.
I say next time we should do a higher level adventure to see how that works out.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
Well, I mean, even though Tom took D6 damage, killed him, but
but he wasn't dead. He was just sleeping, right?
I mean, he got on the death timer. Eric brought him back, so I mean, it wasn't that bad. Now, you guys didn't cause enough delays, use up spells or anything that you needed to rest. You could have found out that you can't rest in this place. There's something about the wind and the magic of it. So that's why the guy built the bedroom in the cave. And he was teleporting in and out and trying to build up this little pocket dimension. And that's why he went insane, because if you rest, you get your spells back and stuff, but you don't feel rested. So after about a week, you start to just go nuts because you're not getting any actual sleep. And if we had more time and this was more of a regular group run, it could have been someplace where you guys got trapped like he did. And he eventually lost control of his ape familiar, and he started. The methods were used. They were too stupid to help him. The method in the cave was throwing all the villagers into the water, thinking that they would find a way to help his master come back. So he was just chucking these innocent people in there, but. You didn't fight him or really interrogate him hard. So it's just, I tried to make sure I covered all the bases. I was not expecting Joe to walk right up to the edge of the water and just be like, "What's gonna happen to me?" and just go in right away.
It's a one shot, man.
So you live and learn.
Yeah, I'd say me and Thomas did pretty good going by ourselves.
Yeah. Well, I felt like whatever time was spent with you guys by yourselves would then, once we switched over into the pocket dimension, would be them exploring by then until it brought back together. So there wouldn't be any like loss of focus on anybody in particular.
Well, good module.
That worked out well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Next time, definitely higher level though.
Yeah, I would like to kick tires on like a 8th level ShadowDark, because honestly, think about it. Tell me one thing that was different in this game for ShadowDark versus Old School Essentials.
Well, I mean, the consistent method it had for rolling abilities. I mean, Old School Essential has what? I mean, if you're a thief, you're shit for stealthing or anything I did. At least I had a halfway decent chance with rolling advantage. With a +1 on my deck.
I guess what I'm saying is that I couldn't tell much of a difference. If I was playing this versus Old School Essentials, I didn't know much of a difference, Rob. You know what I mean? There was the spells. There was nothing flavorful that made me feel like I was playing a different game other than the house ruled OSE.
So you know what? I'm going to make a suggestion then. Maybe we do this quarterly, every couple of months.
Okay.
Maybe and Greg seems to be great at this too, but maybe next one we do is like level 5. Okay. And then after that, maybe we do like a level 8, like ramp it and see how the power curve changes. And Greg can start like writing adventures for ShadowDark then, and where the playtesters online, live.
Oh wow! They
they
really like me.
This adventure seemed to be one that needed multiple sessions to get through. You know what I mean? To figure out and get through. So maybe I would even might suggest Eric next time we play, maybe once every 2 months, roll with the same characters. Every month, every 2 months, whatever you want to, whatever frequency you want, we do a campaign. What do you think of that?
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Roll up
look
to
at
the 5th
me.
level guys. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I'd love to run a game on that's being streamed, but I can't do it and also manage all the chat and all the other stuff.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's great with Greg doing because this way I can have.
Yeah.
Otherwise, listen. I was pretty good at moving my fucking token.
You were good.
You did better moving your token in this game than you've
However,
ever done.
I would like to take a crack at running a one high level session or two myself. I have one dungeon that you guys haven't really been through that I can adapt for this.
You gonna ShadowDarkify it, Rob?
Sure.
All right.
Dark it.
Shadark it.
I am disappointed that you guys.
City State campaign, but you guys quickly bailed on it. So, oh no, we're in the wilderness now. We got to get back to the city.
All right. So listen, somebody asked me a question in Discord, which was how does ShadowDark handle the wilderness, and we haven't tried it yet in that aspect. I would think it would handle it fine, but
There's ShadowDark uses a lot of tables. So it has like a tables for figuring out what happens. Like there's a table, there's overland travel. You make navigation checks, but then there's just looking for the table here. There's like a overland hex map. So like you go into a hex, roll a 2d6, Joe.
Okay.
Hold on. Do I gotta bring back the share screen?
It doesn't matter.
9.
Okay. That's you find a river. Along the river, roll a d20, Joe.
Good God, a lot of rolls here. All right.
Well, this is good though, because this is like you can improv it, right?
15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
You find a hermit's abode on the edge of the river, and there's a hermit living there. See? There you go. You just roll. You can just roll it up randomly. I mean,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
You can roll to see if there's a settlement there. You can roll what kind of alignment is of the settlement, whether it's a group of lawful people or crazy ass chaotic people.
If you're an improv DM, it has the tools for you, and that's cool. So
that's what's focused. I mean, it definitely doesn't have kind of very heavy simulation stuff like in Adventure Conquer King or some of the other more rules heavy stuff. But I like both sides of the coin. That's why I run Axe myself. We play in 2nd edition D&D, which is about as heavy rules as you can get in the Tuesday game. And then I like running ShadowDark or Alien as one shots because they're very light and kind of beer and pretzels, have a good time type of thing.
Throwing it out there. Do we want to do we do this stream every other week, right? Generally twice a month, depending on the month. Do we want to do one stream where it's just us yakking and bullshit, and one stream where we're playing a campaign?
I don't know. That's a lot of commitment. People got to work that out.
Mm-hmm.
I would say every other month, like every 4th stream, maybe we can do it.
Yeah, the great thing about the stream is you could go back and watch it to feel like catch up if you forget. It's been like a month.
Paying attention.
What was I doing last month? Let me go roll that up.
What was that NPC's name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, this was a lot of fun. This was really, really cool. I knew it would be, but still.
Yeah.
I tried to make something you would not expect to run into. We did another cave adventure, and you go in there and get sucked into a floating castle in the sky.
No, I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think it's a good time to wrap things up. Look at that,
All right.
3-hour mark.
Yeah.
All right.
folks, we had a great turnout in the live. It was fun to see you all commenting. Of course, Joe and Rob have their fans. I don't know why I couldn't guess. But they have their fans.
Because I'm a sexy motherfucker, Eric. What do you mean?
Yeah.
That's why you and Rob, right?
Well, I'm sexy. Rob's not sexy. I'm sexy, not Rob.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Afraid to ask. All right. Folks, next live stream is tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Me, my wife Rach. It's going to be a bit of an update on her journey through cancer treatment. And I don't know. If you're a football fan, you got a busy weekend.
Mm.
Yeah, I know. Most of my co-hosts couldn't give a shite. On that note, be safe, be well. God bless. Roll the dice, roll them well. Thanks to all my co-hosts. You guys are great, as always.
Yes.
Shush. Use your common sense.
Definitely common sense.
I swear to God, I'm the science. Sorry.
Cut the stream. The timer ran out. The torches are going dark.
Oh, we